Guys, what is going on? Guys, how's it going? Right? David, what's up, dude? Michael, what's up, man? Boy, guys, do we have some foolishness today? Right? Do I have some foolishness for you guys today? Now, guys, we will do the first, 20 minutes for Discord members only. So, guys, make sure to join the Discord, man. We have a lot of fun in here, lots of fun. And guys, we usually do after hours on Sundays, right? We had quite a few people in the after hours the other day. It was a lot of fun. So, guys, hit the StreamYard link there, And yeah, guys, Michael, what's up, man? Because these CFOs are in debt and can't pay back the student loans. Facts. Yep. Tuesday's going good, buddy. Emoji Mister, what's up, man? He said women only shop so much because they make less than men, so have to buy more expensive products. I honestly think, guys, that women spend as much as they do because they expect one of us to swoop in.
Here I come to save the day.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, we don't have women that are broke and homeless enough. Like, we don't have a large enough group of broke and homeless chicks for people to actually understand the consequences of what's going on. So, hold on, guys.
Milwaukee County judge is reverberating in a courtroom up north.
Yeah, the FBI arrested Milwaukee Judge Hannah Dugan last week, accusing her of shielding a man from ICE agents. Now a judge in Sawyer County says Judge Dugan's arrest has her questioning.
Oh, so guys, because we're going to look at the news first, all right? So, let's... Now, guys, this is this knuckleheaded judge that tried to sneak that illegal out of her courtroom, right? What an absolute dunderhead. You know what I'm saying? What an absolute idiot. Absolutely insane.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Look at that. Look at that. John Carlo, what's up, dude? Steve is here. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Where are we?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Tim Hicks, what's up, man? Rajai is here. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you as usual, my friend. Captain Palsy, what's up, man? Whiteout's here. Jeff Smith is here. Who am I missing? Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, so let's look at this. Steve, YouTube has been being kind of funny like the last couple days. So, and yeah, guys, the 4th of July is coming up. This is one of my favorite holidays, man. America.
Whether or not she's respected or protected.
The arrest of a Milwaukee County judge is reverberating in a courtroom up north.
Yeah, the FBI arrested Milwaukee Judge Hannah Dugan last week, accusing her of shielding a man from ICE agents. Now a judge in Sawyer County says Judge Dugan's arrest has her questioning whether or not she's respected or protected as a judge.
12 News' Nick Bohr is joining us live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse. And Nick, you've obtained the email the Sawyer County judge sent to every judge in the state.
What kind of stupid question is that? Are you serious? Guys, she said, is she respected as a judge? So that should mean that she's above the law? Only a woman judge would ask that, right? Right, guys?
You stupid woman.
Come on.
Right. Another judge did share it with me. The story clearly making waves nationwide. The Sawyer County judge expressing frustration with the environment in courtrooms across the country and says the arrest of Judge Dugan right out in front of the Milwaukee County Courthouse here on Friday is sending shockwaves.
It should.
In a social media post by the FBI director himself,
look at that.
Milwaukee judge.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys, isn't this the most beautiful couple? No one is above the law. That's what I'm talking about, right, guys? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You know what I mean? So because she's a judge, she should hey Tara, don't put the R word in the chat, please, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah. I mean, guys, I can let up on maybe allowing a little bit of foul language every now and then, but a lot of the R words and all that stuff, guys. Oh no, especially as of late. Tara, I'm not trying to jump on you specifically, but guys, yeah, YouTube has in the last 3 weeks, guys, they changed the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And guys, like if you look at content like mine and other creators like me, guys, our views and our exposure has been cut by the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, guys. Things will probably even out, but laughing, man. What's up, dude? Good to see you as usual, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, so guys, this knuckleheaded 480-pound judge thought that it would be a good idea to try and hide an illegal who was a domestic violence person who had a history of violence to sneak him out the back door, and then he still got caught, you moron.
A pot-smoking slut.
Milwaukee Judge Hannah Dugan is seen being taken away from the Milwaukee County Courthouse in handcuffs Friday. She's facing federal charges accusing her of shielding a man.
Yeah, that's a 608 right there, guys.
In her court from immigration agents. The dramatic arrest led Sawyer County Judge Monica Isham to send this email to every judge in Wisconsin over the weekend saying
guys, nothing good can come from this chick's mouth. Guys, if you're in a courtroom and the judge looks like this, I need you to put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye.
Led her to, quote, no longer feel protected or respected as a judge in this administration. Further, Isham threatened.
How do you connect those dots, guys? How do you connect those dots? You broke federal law and they arrested you. A federal agency arrested you, but you're not protected by your job status? What are you talking about?
Threatened, quote, if there is no guidance for us and no support for us, I will refuse to hold court.
And there it is, guys. There it is. She got the public trust, and of course, she's going to throw a temper tantrum and screw it up for everyone else.
Just like a woman.
Imagine how many cases that need to be tried. How many cases that I need to be moving forward, you know? Let me see who I'm missing. Digital documentary. What's up, dude? Water Star. What's up, man? Scott's here. And then Spit On. What's up, man?
The state senator representing the Hayward area blasted Judge Isham's email Monday night, telling 12 News her threat to boycott court was, quote, inappropriate.
She was willing to not hold court, to not do her job.
Yeah.
And what does that say to the victims that are waiting for justice for other issues in Sawyer County?
Exactly. It means you don't put these 304s on the bench in the first place.
You're not going to hold court because you're mad about another judge's actions in Milwaukee?
But in an email response to Judge Isham, also obtained by 12 News, Milwaukee Judge Anna Barrios Schrader tells her, quote, we need you to maintain your place on the bench, offering help with, quote, options for how to respond to these challenges and choose those that allow us to uphold our oath to support the Constitution, each other, and the public we serve. We reached out to Judge Barrios Schrader to see if she wanted to comment on that email exchange, but she didn't respond to us.
Of course she did.
Aisha, meanwhile, doesn't pull any punches in her email, saying flatly, quote, I have no intention of allowing anyone to be taken out of my courtroom by ICE and sent to a concentration camp, especially without due process.
Nick, in the
Hey, guys, we can give 304s the right to vote. What's the worst that could happen? This is the worst that could happen. You want to talk about a slippery slope, guys? Now we have some woke, knuckleheaded 304 who went to some woke, knuckleheaded college, who went to some woke, knuckleheaded law school, who became a woke, knuckleheaded judge, right? Is acting a fool. What are you talking about?
Email Judge Isham writes her stance could cost her her job or could even get her arrested.
Right. As far as we can tell right now, though, she still is hearing cases. She has cases scheduled for tomorrow. That threat not immediate to boycott. She says she wants guidance from the state as to how to handle immigration agents in the courtroom. She says they have a meeting set for early next month, and she'd like to hear some guidance at that time.
All right, and we'll report back. Nick Bohr reporting live in Milwaukee tonight.
See, second high-profile attorney is joining.
That's the thing with these women. One of the biggest differences between men and women is women are cost-benefit calculators, and we look down the road. These women, they just don't do it. She wants to try to win this small little battle, but she's going to lose the war.
Well, it's the same with all these Palestine protesters, right? They're going to go to Columbia and get a useless degree anyways, obviously, and then tear it up and then be at these protests and everything, right? And then they're going to try and get jobs, and they don't realize there's facial recognition software.
Yeah.
That's going to follow them wherever they go, man.
Some of them are getting the degrees revoked, their freaking alumni status removed, all that stuff.
Yep. Hold on,
and
guys.
for what?
Hold on. There's something else I was going to show you guys here. Colin, what's up, man?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Let's not do that. All right, guys, here.
Yo, Doug, long time no see, buddy.
Yeah, man. How you been?
Oh, I'm all right. All right. Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I've been working with some really big YouTube channels in an official capacity, and so I haven't had time to work on my own channel. But I'm gonna get back to it, you guys. I'm gonna get back to it. I promise.
Good.
Guys, so I'm dropping a 3NN news on the helicopter pilot. You know what I'm saying? Who decided to ignore?
I'm sorry, AJ, real fast. You see the story where the girl was twerking on top of a navigator?
Yeah. We're getting there.
Did you cover that? Okay, good.
Yeah. Matter of fact, guys, look. So, guys, look. So this chick's driving a truck. All right.
Wow.
And now she's hanging off the bed. She's living on the edge. And because you said that, hold on, guys. Here it is.
An update now on a story we've been following in St. Louis. A young woman's life cut tragically short. She fell off an SUV and then was struck by a fire truck over the weekend. Thank you for joining.
Cut tragically short.
And I say it again, you've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Joining us, I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. The family of 18-year-old Nyla Simmons says she had big dreams, and today was supposed to be the start of a new chapter. Live on your side's Megan Kernan joins us now live where the accident happened in Midtown.
Look at this, guys.
Mike, Nyla's parents tell me she was a spectacular individual who
they all are, right?
Determined that was a lie.
loved life, especially her friends. They say she was supposed to start cosmetology school today.
Of course, right, guys, right? Yeah, Gonna start cosmetology school for a bright future, right, guys?
Streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Instead of preparing for her next chapter, her family is preparing to lay her to rest.
The deadly crash happened late Saturday night near the Topgolf on South Compton and Choteau. Police
Watch them sue the fire department. Watch.
Say Nyla Simmons was dancing on top of an SUV that was stopped at a red light. When the SUV turned, investigators say Nyla lost her balance and fell into the road. Just moments later, Police say she was hit by a St. Louis fire truck with lights and sirens on, heading to a house fire. Nyla's
Look at this. Look at this. So it's as cruel as it sounds. This was natural selection at work.
Amen. Amen.
So basically, she was stopped at a stop sign and hubbity bibbity scoobity bobbity hibbity bobbity gibbity bibbity as someone blasted a little the Uzi vert, right? And then did they just forget she was on top of the vehicle?
That's what I'm saying. Odds are she was inside the car. They stopped at a light, and then she opened the door, climbed up onto the roof, and was dancing. And was like, hey, hey. And the guy took off. And then right as a fire truck was coming. God, what are the odds?
Spit on says he's from SGL and it's Cook. Yeah, dude. SGL is Cook, man. No thanks. Alexi, what's up, man? Let me see. Jeff Smith, what's up, man? Sid, what's up, man? Gregory, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. DNA symptoms, how's it going, man?
family tells 5 on Your Side she had been celebrating at a friend's prom party earlier that night. The driver of the
Well, that pretty much sums it up. If you look at hold on, let me just break it. Let me break up the race card real fast because we're gonna need that, right, guys?
SUV and fire truck stayed at the scene. When asked if charges could be filed against the SUV driver,
And imagine, guys, the fire truck had to stay at the scene. They were on their way to put out a fire. So the place never got the fire truck.
Wow.
What is going on?
police said that will be up
What about the trauma of the firefighters? How could they have stopped that fire truck in time? There's no way.
to accident reconstruction investigators and the prosecutor's office. Nyla graduated from Parkway North High School last year, where she was part of their STEP team. Nyla's dad, Everett Simmons, says she wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
If she was ever going to be an entrepreneur, I would have eaten my shorts.
She loved her dog Dior and her family. She was a shining light in a lot of people's lives. She will always be missed.
Look at that, guys. Now we'll look at one more story, and then we'll get into some foolishness here.
Nyla Simmons' family and friends are left remembering the teen. They say she was a social butterfly that loved a good time, doing just that last night when she...
B-Dub, she can get it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell her my real name. And I wouldn't let her know where I live, obviously, but...
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
She lost her life. Now her parents are asking people to learn from her mistakes and be safe while having fun. It was around 11.
That's the lesson that they learned from this whole thing is be safe when having fun. Are you serious? Seriously? That's the lesson learned here. Guys, what is going on? How?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
20 p.m. Saturday night when a night of fun took a tragic turn.
You know what, Colin? Did you ever have any girls that were like trying to ride on the hood of their friend's car?
No,
in high school?
Of course not.
No, guys, here in the chat, let me know if when you were in high school, if you knew like one of the cheer team or whatever, where like the girls were driving around the parking lot and had one of their friends on the hood of the car. Where at my high school, we had a girl do that, and then she fell off the car and died.
Huh.
Yeah, and that's actually something that happens quite a bit. Hell yeah, what's up, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, man. He said it doesn't matter if the fire truck make it. Yeah. That's right. Yep.
Police say an Escalade stopped at a red light once the truck took the left turn. 18-year-old Nyla Simmons, who was dancing on top of the car, fell off. Moments later, she was hit by a fire truck that was responding to a call.
I'm sorry, but that's That's just hilarious. She just falls into the road. Hung on, bam! Like, what the
She's
supposed to do?
Nyla Simmons' parents at a loss for words, trying to describe what happened to their daughter less than 24 hours ago.
And it's a lot of people gonna miss her, but we ain't gonna never be the same.
I'm still in shock right now.
They say Nyla was attending a friend's prom send-off prior to the accident.
We just wanted the best for Nyla. Nyla, the incident, it's just tragic the way she died, but that's what hurt the most, the way she died. When Nyla was out having fun, that's what she liked, having fun, hanging with her friends.
Nyla was the youngest of 5. She graduated from Parkway North High School last year and was set to start cosmetology school at Grabber School of Hair Design on Monday.
I'm highly distraught that I don't get to see what she was gonna become.
Her parents say they don't blame her friends. They were just teens being teens, saying no one could have ever guessed that the night would end up with Nyla losing her life.
But we all been young before. We all done did some type of things where it could have ended up bad for us.
The parents wanting everyone to learn from Nyla's mistakes, hoping this incident can stop another teen from doing the same.
Yeah, and we want all her people and her friends to like take this.
Well, the streets giveth and the streets taketh away, guys, right?
And like learn from it. Like,
don't get on top of a car, y'all.
Remembering Nyla Simmons as their youngest baby who lit up every room she went into.
Nyla was going to be an entrepreneur.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Nyla was going to be great in this world, and it's tragic that she's not here.
Although police say the investigation is still ongoing, everyone involved did stay at the scene and cooperated with police. We will keep you updated on any further information we receive. In studio, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.
Damn.
You know what I think might have happened is the fireman driving the truck. He might have gotten blinded from all that glare coming off her forehead.
Dang.
All right, guys, we're here. So let's do this. Now, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you were ever dumb enough to date a chick that was spending money all the time, right? That doesn't mean that you were giving her money, right? But you would just see this chick just spending money all the time. Buying makeup, where shopping was her hobby, right? You know what I mean? She would be like, hey, let's go out. And you would think, all right, let's, go for a hike or go to the tennis court. And she'd be like, let's go to the mall. And she's walking around all the time, you know? Yes, and the sex was good.
I've been saying for a long time now, the 304s only have 2 hobbies. 1, shopping. 2, banging Chads and Tyrones.
Lifting's the other one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Ivan, what's up, dude? Lenny's here. What's up, man? Hi, Mysterious. How's it going? Clayton's here. CP is here. What's going on, guys? No, guys, you cannot ever, not just marriage, right? You cannot, in general, associate yourself with anyone who's horrible with money, especially not a woman, you know? Because, guys, they feel entitled to your money anyways. But what's worse, guys, and let me know if you agree with me, these holidays, right? Christmas, Valentine's Day, so whatever stupid anniversary, right? Your 6-month anniversary, your 8-month anniversary, your year and a half. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes they say that it's a 6-month anniversary, like a year. It's like, dude, we're just smashing. You aren't my girlfriend. What are you talking about? You know, guys, they expect you to spend money. Yeah, Alexander says never marry a woman who's in debt. Because when you marry them, marry the debt. Facts. Yep. Tom's wonderful. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Now, guys, there's a couple of grifts here, right? There's a couple of get out of jail free cards these broads have, right? Number 1 is the whole, oh, well, no one ever taught me about money. No one ever taught me about money. And it's predatory lending, right?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Or number 2, I was in an abusive relationship and that trauma made me spend money that I don't have, right? And then the other thing now is, guys, is they say that they have ADHD. ADHD makes me spend money. It makes me spend money. If you believe that, guys.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
And it's so funny, guys, because they used to give a lot of young boys all this Ritalin and all this stuff now. And now, guys, young women are getting it now. You know, that's the new audience for Ritalin. You know? And, guys, I don't feel bad for them. You know? I don't.
You know, sorry. I know I'm piping in a lot here. You know, there's another YouTuber guy, Levi, that he made a great comment that I heard just a few months ago, where, you know, these women, they always say that, oh, nobody ever taught me XYZ. Nobody ever taught me XYZ. And, you know, why is it that nobody ever taught them how to, you know, clean a popsicle or ride the carousel, but they figured that out, Joe.
Clean a
popsicle. That's true. That's true, man. All right, so where are we? So, guys, this chick right here is going to tell us all about how she has ADHD and how she has to spend. All right. And guys, look at all these dunderheads in the comments. All right, here we go.
Let's talk about how underconsumption is hard for people with ADHD.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I was diagnosed with ADHD on like 3 days ago, but I've always had a really hard time in life. So,
and now every single narcissistic tendency, every single time she's ever treated someone like trash, every time that she's been inconsiderate is now in her mind validated. You know what I'm saying? Now she feels like she can just lean into being hell on wheels for everyone she knows, you know?
I have 32 years of experience with this. And the hardest thing is that we lack dopamine. People with ADHD are known for either taking risks, overspending, becoming like obsessed with like a TV show, binge eating, whatever it might be. We're just more predisposed to it, I guess you could say. And people talk about little treats, but we tend to go over the edge with little treats. If anyone here knows how to kind of balance that lack of dopamine with underconsumption, but also getting that dopamine you need, I would love to know your thoughts. Let's talk about how
Why don't you try getting a job, a real job, a hard job? Because you guys know who don't over consume, right? Oil rig workers, coal mine workers, guys that are long haul truckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys who work with their hands, guys who have any essential job. You know what I'm saying? Steve with the $5 says it. Does anyone else tell your family and friends that you're broke so they won't ask to borrow money? I do. Guys, nope, you are obligated to give anyone anything. No thanks. Guys, especially people that are bad with money. Giving someone bad with money is like giving an alcoholic a drink, you know? So thanks for the $5, Steve.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Alexander Green says, love your content and thought that I was angry guy. Yeah, people think he and I sound alike. I don't see it. I don't hear it. You know,
nah, you don't sound nothing.
And also, yeah, you know, the only reason why that irks me is because I've heard a lot of bad things about him. That he's like a grifter or whatever, and I don't like being associated with that. You know what I mean? Like he is like you know, crypto scams and all that. I don't know about that.
Wait,
so
who is this?
That one angry guy or angry guy, whatever. He has like 54,000 subs. I guess he used to be called like angry something else. He calls himself angry guy or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Black Pill, what's up, dude? Guys, I'm gonna drop the link for anyone who's come on up, guys. It's a call-in show, guys. So hit StreamYard, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm sure. What's that?
No, I'm sorry. I was just laughing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, so we have a
AJ, hold on. So Michael J29, AJ and I we're twin brothers in real life.
Yeah.
That's why we sound the same.
Yep. Yeah.
We're literally identical twins.
Let's see. Henry, what's up, man? Lucas is here. Vintage is here. Friel is here. Let's see. Red Door, what's up, my friend? Yeah, guys. If there's one thing that I dislike is people who scam and grift. It drives you crazy, right? Because that's our space in and of itself, right? We have a hard enough time staying afloat with the 1%, 2%, 3% that cause a lot of infighting. The YouTube algorithm hates on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I like to keep a nice open space where people can, say things, collaborate, let stuff out. You know what I'm saying? You guys won't ever see me selling any ebooks or courses or any of that foolishness. So, and for all you guys that donate, that have memberships, and that hit up the Cash App, guys, I appreciate every single donation. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Here we go, guys. So, guys, she has $30,000 in debt. What? Is she talking? Wait, what? How I got... She says, okay, wait. So she put it all over here. She said, how I got into $30,000 in debt, and now I'm paying off the $9,000. Okay, here we go. Ooh, guys, she put everything that I just said. I lived in two different worlds. Financial security and extreme insecurity coming from a divorced family. Money was always an issue. And my grandfather took us in and taught me everything I know. Please. Look at that. Look at that, man. Oh, here you go. Comments.
Let's talk about how.
Look at this. This person says, I'm 42. I was diagnosed about 6 months ago. Guys, we have 104 people watching. We have 65 likes, guys. Make sure to hit the like button. Let me do this, guys. We will have a goal. We do 120 likes or 10 super chats or 2 memberships, guys. And we will go to 3 or 4 TikTok, guys, as usual. So, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Hit the super chat button if you choose to. Or hit the membership button, guys. Hit the join button. So, okay. So, look at that. I've been a shopping addict since I was a teenager. Please. Look at that. I'm old poor and I was late diagnosed. I window shop for hours, a whole afternoon. Look at that, guys. Window shopping, please. Come on, man. All right.
What is your biggest spending trigger?
Guys, isn't it crazy how these knuckleheaded 304s
just make up words
with all these? Yeah, with all these buzzwords, right? What's your biggest spending trigger? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? God of the Sea, what's up, dude? Eric Hellman, what's going on? Caffeinated Acrobat, what's up, man? MGTOW to Asia, yeah. Hey, man, nice name, dude. Guys, I'm going to do a Passport Bros episode here pretty soon. So I'll let everyone know in the Discord when that'll be coming so we can plan that, okay?
Like something that just sets you off and you're like, I need to go on a shopping spree. I need retail therapy. I just need to get out of the house and spend money. And I can go first. My sense of loneliness has been a huge problem for me over the past few years, to the point where it's almost like an impulsion to get out of the house and have an excuse to go run an errand. I'm battling it, but I know it's an issue and it leads me to spend money that I do not have.
Colin, Doug MPA, how old do you think this chick is? She's what, early 30s, right?
Yeah, she looks like 31, 32.
If she'd have got married younger, right? If she'd have been married at like 22, 23, you know what I mean? Had a family, you know? I guarantee she wouldn't have to worry about this, you know?
Yeah, she would. Because remember, these modern 304s, they'll spend their husband's money, they'll spend their money, they'll spend the government's
What I'm saying
money.
is that if this was like the 60s, right? You know what I'm saying? Guys, okay. People seem to think that somehow that society has evolved past traditional marriage. Guys, when you make like, I think it's over $250,000 a year, the divorce rate drops to like below 18%. Asians, small hats, Indians, and Nigerians are the most successful people, and they're all married. So why is it that the people that are doing the best in society have more traditional marriages? I honestly believe that just like the whole feminism concept in and of itself, guys, remember, okay, if the majority of women were anti-suffragettes back in the day, and they were, how did the feminists get the 19th passed? Because they had rich industrialists and politicians pushing this because they wanted women into the workforce, and they knew that back then married women didn't spend money. Single women, you could squeeze as much cash out of them as possible.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how that works, guys? And you would think that seeing how far that society has come with traditional marriage being a thing, you think that the people at the top want to have traditional marriage with a woman in a traditional woman's place and a traditional masculine man, you allowing people to move up, you think that they want that around still? No. I mean, think about that concept. Why would you want the middle class and working class people to join households, join families, you know what I mean? Have extended families, have multiple kids, you know what I mean? And have less bills. Yeah, what? You know? They want to keep people separate. And they want to keep these women separated from men, which, hey, we're all good with. But because they can squeeze every single cent out of these knuckleheads. You would have never seen our mom's generation or our grandma's generation buying $20,000 Birkin bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flying to friggin' Dubai to let Sheikh Mahmoud, you know what I'm saying? Drop a deuce on him so they can go buy a Birkin bag. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, guys. And the very idea that they would try and incentivize people to have more kids to save our civilization, right? These steel force are so selfish.
How dare you?
You know what? Guys don't even want them anymore. Guys, I'm never having kids. Oh yeah, gotta see. There's no downside for us men. Guys, all this feminism did. See, I've had I forget who it was, but I would say men minding their own business. I said, guys, us men just need to check out. See, MGTOW is more actively avoiding chicks. But guys, I just say men minding their own business. Just be indifferent and apathetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't engage, guys. Don't engage. Because, guys, we're going to hit a tipping point, right? Where society's going to crumble enough to where something's going to have to happen. And someone goes, yeah, but AJ, that's going to make society crumble. Oh, well. Guys, men built the Titanic. Men had the rudder. Women decided to grab the rudder and kick the men off to the lifeboats. And the men are saying, hey, there's an iceberg ahead, right? And just like that knuckleheaded broad who crashed the Black Hawk, she said, are you trying to mansplain to me?
How dare you?
Right? And then the Titanic hit the iceberg, and guys, we just gotta watch it sink. You know what I'm saying?
You saw that one helicopter crash where they found
Yeah.
out that the co-pilot was an instructor and instructed her to go one way, and she didn't do it, and then
he
they
was
ran it.
so if he was an instructor, he was a higher ranking officer too.
Yep.
So she disobeyed his order. Guys, I did drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up. So let's hit the StreamYard button. Yep.
Or money that I'm wishing to just like keep in the bank. But it creates a cycle of like me feeling lonely, me having to go out into public, buy something, even though that's kind of isolating too. Like you're not talking to too many people when you shop, at least for me, because I am an introvert. But hey, my name's Nicole, level of debt, which was $30,000 in credit card debt. If you're interested, I make a bunch of other videos asking questions like this where I have learned so much from others, and hopefully you will.
So in other words, guys, she's saying,
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught. I feel like my whole life is empty.
you know what I'm saying? And guys, get a hobby. You goof. You know what I mean? Because these modern women are so boring. They don't do anything. They have no hobbies. They don't do anything constructive. Look at that.
Credit card debt you've ever been.
Okay.
What's the highest amount of credit card debt you've ever been in? I can go first. About 2 years ago was the lowest point that I've been in my adult life.
Here comes a sob story, guys. Get your violins ready.
Depressed. I was anxious. I was binge eating. I was everything that was a hot mess express here. I gained 40 pounds within 1 year, and I had the biggest impulse to get out of my house and be social, meaning that I would go to TJ Maxx and go spend money I did not have. I hated what my life was at the time in my changing body, so I just bought so much clothes that like I don't even know what happened to them. They all went to like the donation pile.
Look at that.
I ended up in $30,000 of debt, and I have paid off $21,000 of that, which means I have $9,000 remaining. At the time, I was making a lot more money while I was paying off some of this debt. So this $9,000 has been the hardest part to pay off. It's like, it's right there. It's within my grasp, but it's just so far away.
Now, guys, hold on. Let's see what she...
I'm honestly shocked. Even though it's just been... What's the highest amount?
Okay, guys, look. Let's look at some of the comments here, okay? Look at this. This chick says she's an old broad, too. She said $34,000 and credit card debt free, so she had $34,000. Chick said $11K. Look at this. This chick said $17,000. My ex stopped paying child support and I couldn't afford aftercare. Look at that, guys. Over $15,000, $12,000, $17,000, $7,600.
I had a former female friend in 2 years put $80,000 on credit cards.
Damn.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow.
And how she did it, she would just meet up with her girls and just pay for these $400 or $500 checks. They had this big house, so they had to buy and none of the windows were regular size colors, sizes. So she wanted these like expensive blinds and had to have them custom fit. So she literally spent like $17,000 on blinds for the house.
What?
Yeah, but 2 years put up $80,000 credit card debt. And she's like, my biological father died, and then my adopted father died, and I just felt like I was worthless. So I was making up for it by spending money. Didn't even tell her husband.
Wow.
He found out after the fact. Yep.
Look at this. $22,000, $4,000, $30,000, $120,000. What? No way. Look at this. Oh, sorry guys. That's
Hi, my name is Galia, and I'm trying to help pay $99,000 of credit card debt. Part of my strategy is getting a decent paid job. To do that, I have to level up. I have already passed IT Fundamentals Plus as well as A+, and I'm currently studying for Network Plus, the ultimate goal being Security Plus, which is the next one. Since we are on a budget, I'm using Udemy. After doing
So is she not working right now? $99,000. Guys, look at that. Yeah, no one cares. He says when they sell you marriage, selling overpriced, entitled slaves. Yep, that's true. And guys, here's the thing about the whole divorce, right? Getting divorced in your 50s, guys. It's not the your wife leaves you part. It's that she screws you over and you have to start all over in your 50s. You spent from when you were 16 to when you were 50 working and building, and it's all gone. And now in the time you have left, you have to try and build a decent life for yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
My research, I have trusted Dion training courses. Very affordable.
Let's get... Where's the debt she's talking about here? Where's your 6 accent from? Look at that, guys. Guys, put a yes or a no. You know what? I'll probably do I probably don't even need to do a poll here. But guys, would you even go out on a date with a person that has this much debt?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah?
I'm honestly shocked. Even though it's just been, 48 hours since I got my diagnosis of ADHD, it makes sense why I've struggled with so much in my life, but in particular money. I thought it was because I came from a family of trauma and that they weren't good with money, probably because they had ADHD, which is...
Damon says never. Yeah. Spaces. You can actually take a lot of the IT courses for free on YouTube. You know, Steve says he got divorced at 25. Yeah. Yep.
Which is completely undiagnosed to this day. And as the oldest child, I had to figure all this out while also learning about money.
Oh,
and I was really good at classes that were financial, in business,
Please.
Financial management, stock investing, stuff like that. But I've always been really terrible at my own money, keeping on top of bills, making sure that...
Colin, is that not the biggest bunch of bullshit you've ever heard?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I always did good in business and accounting and financial management, but I just can't. What are you talking about?
Right. See, the thing with all these bras, every goddamn one of them, if a man comes in and says, hey, honey, please don't spend a whole bunch of money we don't have on stupid, worthless crap that you don't really need, it's how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? But then what happens is they turn around and say, well, now I need to take some kind of class that costs $1,000 or $2,000 or God knows how many dollars to be told the exact same goddamn thing.
Yeah, guys, put a 1 if you've noticed, if you've been with a chick and you tell her something, right? Because obviously they're wrong about 99% of things, or they just don't know anything. And they tell them something that isn't true. Yes, it is. That isn't true. Yes, it is. Or do this, do this, do this. And then either their coworker or some magazine tells them the exact same thing that you told them. Oh, did you know this? It's I told you that a week ago. I told you that a week ago, and you were trying to say that I was wrong.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It's not. They're so worried about who's saying it and not if it's true. They're worried about who's saying it and how it's said and not if it's true. Clown world.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, and we let these people vote. Why? Why, guys? Why? You know? Okay, now guys, here we go. This chick right here is a shopaholic. You know what I'm saying? Marte, how's it going, buddy?
Good, man.
Good.
I saw the stream, and I just wanted to say a quick bit real quick. A lot of men, we don't take notice of this, and we don't ever say this, but I think it's blatantly obvious that a lot of people will demonize, women will demonize men, and they'll say, well, you only want, they'll call us, people that touch kids, whatever you want to call it, right? Because we want younger women. Well, the thing with older women is the older they are, you'll find that debt is accumulated with this. Is not only this, but they often feel their way through financial benefit as well as this. They'll say, well, you feel bad, buy the purse, girl, just buy it, right? I've met so many women on podcasts where they'll buy a purse and go ahead and forego rent and then try to figure it out last minute. Well, emotions are tied to money and they feel their way through money. And this ends up being a big problem with this. And this is why a lot of men date younger women.
Yep. And if you don't help them out, right? If they, can I borrow this? It's like, you don't have any money for rent and you think that you're going to magic enough money.
Well, that's the thing though, too. If you talk to women, you need to ask them like two questions. Are you looking for help or are you looking for love? And oftentimes we don't vet that out.
Yeah, but oftentimes, guys, this is why, Colin, Marte, all this, guys, we say no female friends, man. Female friends is an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. What benefit do you get out of talking to a woman who you're not sleeping with in your personal time?
Well, the funny thing is, I just recently had a debate last month about this, and I asked the guy who's a strip club owner, I was debating him on this issue. I said, I forgoed but like my 5-minute opening statement. I said, did your father have female BFFs? No. What about his father? No. Can you name one thing that a woman can give me in my marriage that my wife can't give me? He literally got wrecked in like 5 minutes. It wasn't even a debate. So,
but even, women have male friends. First, even basically for validation, attention, someone to listen to them, right?
Well, I wouldn't even say that. You're actually being kind. I would say exploitation.
Yeah. Well,
let's be accurate here.
What I'm saying is like before they even call you to come like move a shelf in their house, the fact that they can text you and get a text back is exploitative, right? It's crazy.
Well, I wouldn't even say this. Like, let's look at the purpose. If you like AJ, like, let's say we're moving a couch. How much help would a female help?
That's what I was going to say.
Like, what use do we have?
That if I need help around the house, like, Colin, hey, yo, man, I got you know what? Colin, guys, I got a friggin' Chevelle. I'm going to pull the clutch plate out. I got beer and hot dogs. Marte, Colin, let's go. Like, all right, go. And we'll take that bad boy apart. I'm not going to call some chick.
Well, that's not even it. We're talking about liabilities. Like, I have to walk you to your car, and I might have to die for you because of a mugging, not even for the woman I lay down with and sleep with at night. No, another woman, right?
You know the craziest thing? One of the most beta things I've ever seen, right, are these guys who will go to the club or the bar with their female friends. Like, dude, first of all, you might have to fight a dude for her. And you're not even getting any?
Beta.
What are you talking about? Hey, don't talk to her that way, bro. Don't talk to her. Dude, she's not going to F you, man. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to give you any. What she's going to do is she's going to have you buy her dinner. And then she's going to get an extra order of wings and mozzarella sticks and give you a little peck on the cheek. And then head over to Marte's house. And say, hey, yo, Marte, you hungry?
Well, we also have to look at this from a certain perspective. Like, how are dates not interviews, right, for jobs, right? So if you look at this from this dynamic, right, if you are the BFF of a female, you are literally interning for a job that you may not even get in 5 years, only to find out that another guy got the position and you've been stuck in the mailroom, right?
You already failed the interview. You already failed the interview.
And that's not even it. You're losing time. You're losing resources. You're losing experiences, all this other stuff. And it's antithetical to even having a girlfriend because here's the thing I'll give you, AJ. A lot of people don't point this out. Let's say you have and when I had female friends, when I used to believe in this stupid rhetoric, right? I had fine-ass female friends, right? Turns out I was friend-zoned, right? I couldn't find a girlfriend for the life of me. You know why that is? Because women will look at you and say, well, how am I going to be with you if they don't even fucking want you?
Exactly. Or you will finally get a chick, and all of them, they don't like not getting your time and money, so they're gonna chase your girlfriend off.
Ellie, I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore.
You know what I'm saying? And you're like, wait a minute, because how many times, guys, have you ever had a friend who's a girl? I'm actually kind of far away from the mic. Guys, is that better? I think it is. Okay, guys, how many times have you ever had a friend who's a chick, like in college, back when you were blue pill, and you had a girlfriend or whatever, or all your guy friends had girlfriends, and there she is trying to like make it seem like she's just one of the guys, right? So she's trying to make it seem like she's closer to you than all their girlfriends are. Insane, dude. Girls are demons, man. Demons. So, all right. Here we go, guys.
My name is Meg. I'm a shopping addict and an overconsumer, and my shopping addiction put me $30,000 into credit card debt. This is actually not the first time I racked up a significant number of debt.
Of course it's
and paid
not.
it off, and I'll be paying it off again. And honestly, I'll probably continue using my credit cards after I pay it off. The difference.
Isn't this just motivational, guys? Isn't this just motivational?
difference here is that since January until September, that's 9 months if you didn't know, I've been actively working on changing my relationship with overconsumption as a whole. And I think that's what's going to be the change, to pay off this debt and not rack it back up in the future. This commenter specifically was asking if I would be comfortable sharing how I got in the debt. And I would love to share that with you, because my whole page is about breaking the stigma surrounding debt, to maybe make you feel a little bit more comfortable with your own debt and maybe a little bit motivated to pay it off and make some healthy changes. I've shared on my page before that my credit card debt is from shopping addiction, which ultimately came from depression. I think like most young people, I struggled with some form of anxiety and depression as I grew up.
There it is, guys, right? There it is. We knew that was coming, right, guys? We knew that the anxiety, depression, all this.
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught. I feel like my whole life is empty.
We knew that was coming. We knew it.
One of the common things that we see in this is impulse control, and you'll often find that a lot of fat-ass women are not just fat because they're bad with finances, they're bad with everything else with impulse control, and it's almost an overarching premise of lack of leadership, i.e. no man in their life.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was just doing another video on the 50-plus-year-old chicks whining about dating, right? And this chick was just talking about how she's 59 and she spent 3 years living in a van down by the river, right? And then she's trying to say how she can't believe that men want to quote unquote lead her. It's like, you're 59 and you're a bum. You're 59 years old and you're a bum, and you're trying to say that you don't need a man's leadership? You're a bum. What are you talking about? Absolutely insane.
And then it really came to a head in summer of 2021. I remember being in such a place that if I breathed too heavy, I was crying, and I couldn't tell you why I was crying. And I literally mean like a deep breath caused these tears to just flow without me realizing it was happening. And my boss at the time pulled me aside and was like, hey, I've really noticed a significant change in your behavior and your attitude and just everything.
And probably your weight too.
I think like, let me know if I can help with that. And she was so supportive. She gave me some time off of work, and she let me know that if financially.
So they gave her time off of work. So guys, that means all the guys at the job, well, she was probably in marketing or in HR, obviously, but somewhere there's a guy that had to pick up her slack. You know what I mean?
Were a burden, she could help cover the cost. So I spent a solid 48 hours calling every single therapist I could possibly find in my network with insurance in my area, like that I could get to within an hour drive. And exactly one person returned my call. And that alone is really devastating. Like when you're in that place of such discussion, that I was able to say, okay, we have a problem. That problem is shopping addiction. We need to change it. We are the only ones that can make a change here. So for me, my credit card debt, my shopping addiction, all of that, it was a coping mechanism. I would go into Marshall's, TJ Maxx. There's this one area where I used to work in Southern New Hampshire that has like a Marshall's, a Home Goods, and a Sierra Trading Post, literally all in a row. And it was right next door to a Trader Joe's and a Whole Foods. And I would just go crazy. Like every paycheck, every 2 weeks, I was like, yep, here we go. All of 2022 and 2023, these feelings were so bad because the job I was in was destroying my mental health. So same thing. If I had
now, guys, do you hear guys who work in oil rigs or work in coal mines and risk their lives? talking about this, right? Oh my God, my job. Can you imagine Colin, Marte, and myself drive to the old watering hole, sit down, and oh my God, I work in a coal mine, and I'm just so traumatized that I had to go spend money, and oh my God, I had to climb this huge cell phone tower, and oh my God, it's all my anxiety, and I have to take some pills. Come on, man. They're children, guys.
I mean, this is also common too. Sorry, but go ahead.
I said to quote the great American poet Colin, women don't grow up, they just grow old.
I think one of the problems that we see here too is a lot of women will see a problem, agree there's a problem, but not do shit about a problem.
Yes,
Case in point, why counseling and psychology doesn't fucking work with women. If we see this, if you and I have a problem, AJ, right, we're going to go ahead and be solution-oriented individuals, right?
Yeah.
We don't often see this with women. They'll feel their way through problems, complain about problems, go to the sisterhood for help, and yet still not have a solution. This is often common with them.
So this video, I'm gonna drop the one chick who lived in a van down by the river. She was trying to say that she's looking for a guy who's laid back and not type A and wants to just who she can talk to about her problems and just take it easy about it. It's like, men, we naturally want to solve problems. We're problem-solving creatures. I don't understand why these chicks just don't all become lesbians at this point, because they want to date women. They don't want to date men. They've skewed so far in the I, me, what I want. They've forgotten who men are, what we want, and what we'll tolerate. And the last part is because there's so many simps. But guys, women want a guy who's successful, ambitious, outgoing, attractive, home all the time, lets her do whatever she wants, gives her all of his money, doesn't bang other chicks. What are you talking about? None of those match at all. None. Absolutely insane. Let me see who I'm missing here. No one cares. What's up, dude? Boss, what's up, man? Southern brother, what's up, man? He says, I'm fully aware and accept my poor financial decisions. Yeah, guys. And look, I'm pretty successful, but guys, in my youth, everyone makes mistakes, But guys, the thing about us guys is, us older guys will tell you younger guys the mistakes that we've made, right? And us guys, so when we have an aha moment, let's just say you have guys who get red-pilled financially, red-pilled in life. Guys, we learn. We live and we learn, and we don't go back.
A lunch break, if I had a bad day at
I think one of the problems too is, and this is a solution that's already baked into the pie of masculinity and manhood. AJ, I'll give you an example. Let's say you and I have beef and we have a problem. We're going to have competent confrontation, right? And we might even shame each other in the process. And this is going to vet out a lot of weakness that we'll have within our tribe, right? Do women exhibit any of this? No, because I'm afraid for what they're going to feel for me or think about what I do. I can't shame the sisterhood or I'm going to be outed. They don't have any of this in there. Right.
Yeah,
so all you're going to have is chaos and
there's
no
another
order.
thing too here about masculinity, because Andrew Wilson, he was debating some silly broad about hazing, and she was trying to say that hazing is toxic masculinity. No, if Colin, Marte, Steve, M, John Carlo, Alexander, all of us have a group, we want to vet the person that's coming into the group. That's what hazing is. Do you belong here? It's a shit test. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only that, it's not only a shit test, but I'll even give you a different level of perception here too, right? Let's say you said his name was Colin, right? Let's say me and Colin had a disagreement and he was talking mad shit to me in this argument, right? And he was going to feint a punch to me and I just hit him in the throat. Guess what he's not going to do next time? All I've done is actually de-escalate a fight from happening. But people don't see it like this. Women, they do not have any de-escalation that happens. Their de-escalation is simply allowance, right? And what you allow is what will continue.
But another variable to this is that lack of hazing. They will let anyone into their groups and then all the infighting, all the past aggressiveness and all of that happens. Us guys don't put up with that.
Because there's an overcorrection of acceptance that happens with women that doesn't happen with men, for sure.
Guys, here we go. Look at this. Oh, guys, we're at 100 likes, man. That's record time. Guys, appreciate that. Thanks for that, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Oh, where are we here? Yep. You guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. I will do a daytime live tomorrow at noon. So, guys, I'm gonna schedule that. So, guys, we'll have an hour and a half daytime live. Guys, please remember that during the daytime lives, we do like the first 10-15 minutes chat for everyone, and then it's members only. So, I was gonna show you guys this, and then we'll go to 304 TikTok here. And then we'll keep up with this knuckleheaded broad. So where are we here? 1 second. 1 second, guys. This has to load. Okay. Now guys, look at this.
It's just a restaurant for men to watch sports. He was like, yeah. Where the fuck are restaurants at?
So she's not wrong, but the reason they have TVs in predominantly like male-centered restaurants,
first of all,
like Buffalo Wild Wings or any like fast food chains, is because like guys won't talk to each other ever. They have to be like looking at a TV and then they'll talk in the peripheral. But women, you know, the restaurants that we go to, there's no TVs because we actually look at each other in the eye and talk.
So what you mean? It's just
because you all hate each other's guts. Because you're all judging each other, right? Guys, they're acting like that's a good thing. All those chicks, every time that they see each other, it's
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch.
yeah. and then all the girls that they don't know at the other tables are all,
I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die of AIDS, ho.
And you know what us guys do when we hang out? Guys, here you go. Guys, I want you to put a 1 if you agree with this, all right? Watch.
Well, AJ, let's look at this, right? There's a specific reason that we all can see.
Let's go.
So if you and I are in a sports grill, right, we're going to go ahead and say things that get to the point. We're not going to have fill-in conversations. What a lot of women do is have a lot of emotional arguments, a lot of emotional conversations. If I say something to you, I get to the point. We might use 200 words in a day, whereas they'll use like 1,000 just to get through the day. It's a big difference.
Here's the thing, Colin, Marte. Let me know if you have the same thing. Guys, in the chat, my best friend that I've known for 25 years, we probably talk 3 times a year, right? My birthday, his birthday, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk for about 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all we need. And we're still best friends. He knows that if he calls me, I'll drop everything to help him out. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all we need.
It's like you never missed a beat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that. Someone says, and they've seen it over 10 times and it's still focused on like first. And guys, I honestly believe that that knuckleheads like this chick, they're jealous. They're jealous that men are so easily entertained and that our friendships are so simple. They're jealous. Guys, let me know if you agree. Guys, this is how, like, I say that we're pack animals, men are. This is how crazy we are, right? Let's just say Colin, Marte, and we take a trip to London, and I don't know, Arsenal is playing, right? And we're Arsenal fans. Guys, and we're wearing Arsenal jerseys. If there's a fight with a bunch of Arsenal dudes versus guys, we will line up like armies based on the jerseys we're wearing. Guys, how many times have you been like in a city and like, so like I'm a Seahawks fan. Guys, I'll be wearing like my Seahawks shirt. Oh, Seahawks fan, whatever. Guys, and you can become friends. I went to a Seahawks game in London. Guys, there's multiple guys that I met at at the Seahawks like fan bar, I'm still friends with to this day, all because they were Seahawks fans. That's all we needed. I don't know anything else about them other than the fact.
Well, not even that. If you go to a venue and you get into a fight with somebody, you might shake hands and be lifelong friends afterwards.
Yeah.
That's also another distinction I'd point out for sure.
True. Very, 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 very true. Here you go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Guys, here we go.
I have a boyfriend. He's straight. Labels don't matter because it doesn't change a thing when I'm getting hit from the back. What does matter is that I'm non-binary and a bottom, okay? It's not a straight relationship. I'm just a bottom. This is they, them, pussy, and bussy. And if you can't wrap your brain around that, how I have a straight cis man boyfriend as a non-binary person and that's not a straight relationship, you don't have to wrap your brain around it because you're not the one wrapping your hands around my neck.
That's just chaos.
Guys, the asteroid! The asteroid, guys! I'm serious! Oh. And here you go, guys. You guys know how I feel about the wokey woke white chicks and stuff, or at least I think that this is a chick, right? Trying to show out for us black people, right? Here we go.
Straight white men. What do you think about when you hear the word straight?
So, Colin, she's talking to you, buddy. So you better listen up.
White man.
Well, you know, generally I think, oh no, watch out, help.
What do you think when you hear straight black man?
I think more power to you, baby. I'm sorry you've had to suffer the way that straight white America has kept you down for so long. And what we white people are starting to feel now with our trauma is probably nothing compared to what black men and black women have had to suffer in this country for centuries.
Yeah, Colin. You better sit here and listen to this person said Gal Pacino. What an absolute joke. What an absolute joke, guys. Look at this.
Every day, black people are just like really struggling, I feel like.
They've been feeling the fear that we've been, that we're all starting to fear right now, going out in the streets, you could get shot. I mean, for some people, this is not new.
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, this chick here, she's the pro-life girl that got attacked by that B-dub Will the Beast like 2 weeks ago, and the girl got arrested. So, but she goes to these events and trolls people. So this one's actually one of the good.
Yeah, it's really scary. You think we're on the verge of Germany?
Well, I do. Yeah. And I'm a genderqueer person, and are they going to be not letting me go into one bathroom or the other when I try to get my passport renewed? Or are they going to say it says female? Well, I am female, so it all.
Yeah.
Burn it down, baby.
Yeah.
Fight back, resist.
What is a female?
Well, now you're going deep.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
How do we always end up in this foolishness? Hey guys, put a 1 if you agree that they should send all the knuckleheads like this over to the Middle East. Right?
This video smells like mothballs and menopause right now. This is wild, bro.
We want to
that's a really deep subject.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say right now a woman is someone that wants to call themselves a woman.
Okay. But what is that? Like, what are they calling themselves?
I think you'd have to ask each one of them that. Yeah. For me, I feel very happily situated in that particular category. And that's actually what I was born and how I raised and I came up in radical feminism that sort of taught me that I could be whoever I wanted in this category.
There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. Right? Summed it up right there. And guys, all these feminists are, we need you male allies to help keep these knuckleheads out of our sports. And they wanted this. She even said it. These
AJ,
radical
doesn't
feminists are the ones that made this happen in the first place.
doesn't she look like the evil wizard from Lord of the Rings? What's the name? Forgot his name.
Saruman.
Yeah, that's Saruman right there for real.
So I'm happy to be someone that's in it and expanding it. But whoever wants it can have it.
Jeez, look at that, guys. Look at that, man. Absolutely insane. All right, guys, let's go back to this knucklehead, and then we'll go to the 2-3-4 TikTok. And guys, hold on. The
craziest thing about paying off.
Do you guys actually think that shopaholics are a real thing, or do you think that it's one of those things? Okay, it's either like a real thing, it's cap, and women just use it as a way to dodge accountability, or do you think that it's just like a real thing? It's like less than 1% of the population, but it's like anxiety where now everyone says they have it so that they can skirt accountability.
So I'll give you two things. I think it's victimhood being shifted from one goalpost to the next. And also, number two, if they were really shopaholics and all this other shit, you wouldn't find them on the internet. So
that's true. That's true. Yep, that's true. All right, let's do this, and then we'll go to 304 to TikTok. Hold on, guys.
$30,000 in credit card debt is that for how much money I have put towards my credit cards, I right now could still have had everything I've bought that put me into credit card debt in the first place, and it would have cost me less. Once you factor in how much interest I paid for the $30,000 in credit card debt, I literally could have had every sweet treat, every trip to Marshall's, every dinner out with my husband that I shouldn't have put on a credit card. I could still have had all of it, and it would have cost me less. The craziest thing about paying off $30,000. How do you even get into $30,000 worth of debt? I'm so glad you asked, and I am going to answer assuming that you asked this in earnest, so that yourself or anyone else that's curious to know the habits and lifestyle that lead to someone racking up $30,000 worth of credit card debt. You can know. I mean, I think it's always intriguing.
If this chick were to get on a treadmill and run as fast as her mouth moves,
like peel back the curtain and look into people's lives. Basically, I was struggling really hard with anxiety and depression, which led to a shopping addiction, which was how I was getting like hits of dopamine. This is how I was feeling good. Could have gotten
sound familiar? Just like the other chick, right?
A hobby, but no, I decided to spend money, specifically money I didn't have. And so I would just take out a credit card and just use it on anything. I would go to spas, I would get my nails done, I would get clothing and makeup. I spent a lot of money on makeup and clothing. And I would just use it. And then when that card came close to maxing out, I would go on to Credit Karma and I would just get another one based on my approval odds, to be totally honest and frank with you. I always felt like it was kind of embarrassing to have a card max out. So I wasn't going to let myself do that, but I apparently had no problem spending money I didn't actually have. Who knows? I didn't want my spending habits to affect my ability to pay bills, which is why I would use credit cards instead of just using my own bank account. And then the only thing that
because that's perfect strategy, you moron. Guys, this is girl math right here,
AJ,
man.
One of the biggest things that we'll see here is that this is cyclical, and I can demonstrate this. She's not providing a solution to you or herself, thus creating more content so that way she can get more dopamine hits off of more attention, providing the next content, which goes to the point A that I brought to in the beginning, that she doesn't have a solution. Then you see how this is very cyclical.
Yep.
So now she's the problem that's creating the solution to create the next problem, which goes back to the beginning. Yeah. Or attention.
What's crazy is that, let's just say this person has an addictive personality, right? If she solves her shopping addiction, now she's addicted to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Really allowed me to see what I was doing as harmful to myself was seeking professional help and growing up a little bit, to be quite frank. Like, I kind of had a revelation like a year and a half ago when I just grew up and I was like, hold up. You only get one life. You are responsible for yourself. You created this mess. Get yourself out of it. And that's what I've been doing since then. And unfortunately, a lot of people have shopping addictions. This is a legitimate thing that people deal with. A lot of people have undiagnosed and untreated mental health issues that cause them to seek out harmful behaviors so that they can feel something. So I do want to encourage you, be kind to people. not even when talking about debt, but just be kind to people. I think we're missing just a lot of like general kindness out there in the
Yeah,
world.
guys, be kind to these broke morons. Right? Be kind to them. Don't judge them for being the morons they are. Guys, now let's look some.
You forgot obese.
Let's look at some of the clothes that she's been buying with this. But first of all, guys, yeah, I'm sorry. You guys might not have been able to understand a word she says.
That recently had a relapse and bought so much clothes, more clothing than one person even needs in their closet. And as you can see,
She had a relapse and bought a whole bunch of clothes. Look at that, guys.
my closet is already full. So let's do a haul. I'm going to try on most of this and tell you what I'm keeping and what I'm returning. Now, as a recovering shopping addict, I probably should return all of this, but I am trying to rebuild my closet after a really big closet clean out last year.
Of course she's going to keep it. Of course, right? Now, I should be taking this back, right? But I'm not going to. Look at that.
She's literally proving my whole point. The whole thing that I said about it being cyclical, this is proving my point. If you went to a therapist or a counselor and they gave you a solution, they'd be necessarily eliminating their clientele. Why would she take herself off the map? She's getting more attention, more content, relapsing, more content.
True. Underhead. Look at this person.
You stupid woman.
With styles and pieces that are going to last me a while and be a little bit more true to my personal style and the way that I like to dress. I'm also overdue for another closet clean out, so I'm sure sometime soon I'm going to go through and do a clean out of everything that I have not worn from last year when I did the clean out to now. I did a lot of damage at Marshall's and I have 4 pairs of shoes that I bought. One of them is not in here right now because they're a little bit dirty and they need to be cleaned. But
All this money she spent on all these clothes instead of a personal trainer. You know what I'm saying?
She looks like a walking kitchen in her closet.
Guys, it's just sad. Like it really, really is, you know? And I think that's the difference between either places like LA and stuff or Vegas where girls make money off their looks. You don't see a lot of this, right? Or if you go to like Brazil, if you go to Colombia, you know what I'm saying? You don't see biggins walking around. You know what I'm saying? You just don't.
Well, they give themselves social passes. Where's body positivity for men? And thus, men will also shame each other before going to the club, before we go out. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, that's true. And guys, we all know that there was the one time where your one friend, you didn't see him for a while, and he put on like 50 pounds. Like, dog, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? All right, here we go.
Yeah, what's all that meat on the back of your neck?
This is my confession.
Oh my God.
I hate to admit it, but I've fallen back into some of my old habits.
Of course you have.
I wasn't sure if I was going to make this video because
please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You guys, look at all these people giving her likes and attention, right? Look at this. Guys, how many followers do you guys think she has? Anyone? Anyone want to take a guess? I would say, 10,000. Right? Anyone want to guess? I don't know.
Many.
Huh?
Way too many.
All right, let's see. She's 99,000 followers. All because she's talking about how broke she is. See, guys can't do this. You know what I mean?
No, we actually have to have a skill.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't put her tits out or anything like that. They can do that, right? Even if they're obese, there's going to be some simp in the comments, right?
Slippy, what's up, dude? TJ, what's up, man? I miss Paul Sargent down in Australia, man. Thank you for making it one more day in that feminist hellhole, man. Yes, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man.
Because I didn't want to make this video because I didn't want to acknowledge that I'm falling back into my old habits. That being said, I kind of alluded to it the past couple of videos I've made where I've suggested that I was wanting to do a no spend April, but I'm still spending money and more money than I need to spend. I did not meet my March goal for debt payoff because a couple big things came up.
So guys, why are you even talking? She didn't hit her debt payoff last month, and she's spending money in a month where she said that she's not gonna spend. Why is anyone listening to anything this knucklehead says? The only reason why you watch someone like this is like, man, I'm glad I'm not this person right here.
We ended up buying a car in March. We had to do like other stuff. What did I even do in March? Oh, my insurance was due for the year, and that's like $1,000 by itself. There was just a number of things that came up for March. And because I didn't have the excess cash that I usually have to put towards debt, it was really easy to just get out of the habit of putting money towards debt and instead get back into the habit of spending money on feel-good purchases that do nothing but make me feel good. We ate out a lot. I bought clothing, I bought shoes, some stuff that I have to return, and some stuff that I am choosing to keep. Because like a secondary thing with this is that last year I cleaned out my closet, and I have like slowly but surely been adding in some pieces that are hopefully a little bit more timeless and going to.
Shut up.
If you're looking for a stranger to roast on social media today, let it be me, because I'm supposed to be doing No Spend April, but instead I'm doing Spend All of the Money April. So this is a breakdown of how much money I've spent in the first week of April. I will say once it's broken down, it doesn't seem that bad, but I still don't like the amount of money I've spent.
This is after all the inspirational speeches that she gave and all the talking in her phone in the car and all this stuff, right? You know? All this empowerment, all this crap, you know?
Well, this also explains the 99 followers she has too. I mean, if you think about it, it's not really like you know, what you were talking about, like, oh, at least I'm not that. I think it's actually the opposite too. It's, oh, I'm not the only one. I'm not being shamed for doing what she's doing too. So it's a very communal thing that women do, and you'll often see this in their circles. So,
damn.
Including the mortgage, I put $888.44 towards bills. A couple things that only come up every once in a while, and then a couple things that come up every single month. We also went ahead and put brakes on my husband's truck. That was too.
Oh, she's married. Guys, she's married. Look at that. Whoever your husband is, he's a buffoon. He's a dullard. He's a moron, right? What are you doing, you absolute simp?
Beta male.
What are you doing?
6761, but I guess they're like calipers, not brakes. I don't know. I'm not really sure the anatomy of an F-150, but what I do know is we're trying to sell that thing. We also put $89.30 worth of gas in our vehicles, and then $302 at grocery stores. My husband said one of those for $103.22 wasn't just groceries. It was like a couple grocery items plus some animal items plus some cleaning things. And you know what? If he's going to go buy the cleaning supplies and clean the house, I'm not going to question it. But we did also spend $161.47 on animal stuff. That should last us about a month. And it's always the funniest category because people are always like, oh my gosh, you're spending too much on animals. Hello. I've willingly accepted the responsibility of caring for all of these animals. I have to take care of them. I can't just stop paying for that stuff. I also used a gift card I already had to buy a shirt for $35. I did not need it, but I loved it. So cute. And then I was away on a girls' retreat this weekend. The cost of the girls' retreat was paid for in March, but I did spend $19.15 on just a couple little random bits and bobs. So that's my breakdown for week 1. I'm not feeling fantastic. Could have done better, but you know what? I have done way worse. If you're looking for a stranger to roast on social media today, let it be me, because I'm supposed to.
Guys, here, you guys know where we have to go now, right? Right, guys? And I'm going to save the actual clip. But
y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home. I work at Hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at Hoeing.
So AJ, 2 things. I can say one thing that you said before, at least I'm not him. Now I could say that. The second thing I could say is that's a household of a man who doesn't say no to his wife.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Look at this, guys. 304 TikTok, LA. Look at that. Walking down the street. Jesus.
If I clack these heels, I'm going to make a meal.
All
bitch,
right.
Tell y'all bitch get a pizza.
Okay.
If I
That wall is going to hit extra hard.
Hold on, where is the one chick that was singing? Hold on.
Oh my goodness, girl.
This is another one that I just, ooh. Well, other girls do it for, say it with me now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck however much the next bitch does. Go with her. Go with her. These tricks pissing me. Ah! This another. I hate when tricks be like, "Oh, I just got scammed by." I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That is not my problem. Not my fault. Bye. Oh, it's just because, like, boo fucking who? You should have picked me in the first place, boo. Now you gotta send a deposit. You don't want to send a deposit? Good fucking bye. Goodbye.
Guys, the asteroid. I'm serious. Now, hopefully, this knucklehead's been arrested for friggin' solicitation, so she can't vote. So that solves that problem.
Don't come see me if you don't know how to wipe your ass right. Y'all been giving skid marks on my bed. It's fucking disgusting. Wipe your ass before you come, or shower before you come see.
TJ says, "What's the tariff on skeezes?" Yo, Dante, what's up, man?
Don't come see me.
Yo, why did this truck pull up acting like he wanted to buy some Gucci? And I was on the driver's side window, you know, barely had walked up to the car. And when I went to check if he was in the car, he literally reached over and grabbed my purse and sped off.
So he grabbed your purse and said, "Now, guys, come on, that's funny." And what's she gonna do? Call the cops? He said, "GTA side missions." Yeah, guys. She walked up to the car. He said,
Joke's on him. My purse is literally clear for a fucking reason. I don't carry shit in there. Nigga just got a bag full of hygiene shit, for real. That's funny. Bag still secured.
Look at that, guys.
UFO Chronicles. We're Batman today. Oh my god, that shit's crazy.
What is going on?
Who told these tricks that it's okay to put wood to the blade with only $40? I told this man my fee. He was like, "Oh, I only bought $40. Why are you here? Why are you looking for Gucci here?"
Guys, what kind of simp? What kind of moron picks these broads up? Dude, you are asking for the high five, right, guys? You're asking for super gonorrheids, right? Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Who told these tricks that it's okay to put wood to the blade with only $40?
Damn.
I told this man my fee. He was like, "Oh." Why do y'all be fucking with these niggas who don't be pimps and y'all trying to make them
what is that?
into pimps? And so since you're trying to make this nigga into this caricature, you now have to make him a new social media profile to fit this character. Not him, bitch. You don't think that's weird? At this point, bitch, you low-key trafficking him.
Oh, can't do it, guys.
This will help you get away from any police, any trick, or any pimp. Or if you're scary, any bitch. You want to keep going.
Guys, this is what society has led to. Guys, watch. Look.
I sell Gucci on the corner today. Come buy it again.
Jesus Christ. Colin, she's all yours, buddy. Guys, come on, man. Come on, guys. Hey, all you white dudes, man, all the B-dubs don't want us black guys anymore. So they're all yours, man. Damn, says, how is this a first world country? Look at this.
3
She has a song playing in the background. Look at this, guys. Talk about 400,000 miles and 3 accidents on the Carfax, dude. Look at this. Look at that.
Hey, AJ.
Yikes. What happened?
I said, hey, AJ. She's all yours, buddy. She's
Nah,
all
nah,
yours.
man. Nah, no thanks.
Well, then how about Michael in the comments? He
Yeah.
could take her, right?
Yeah, hey Giancarlo, dude, you can get your green card. Disgusting, dude. She's like a petri dish. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, look at this chick. Oh no, she's an OF chick. Ugh, look at this chick, man. Ugh. How old is this chick? I tell you guys, this is like meth body right here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see her cheeks and how strung out she looks. Hold on.
What I'm not gonna say. You already know what I'm not gonna say, but starting with EOS birthday cake flavored lip gloss. Ooh, love that. I'm gonna have my primer over here. Shit.
Disgusting. Crystal methany.
Primer. Been using that lately. It really is grippy. Ooh, grippers. Just like my ass, my pussy ass.
All right, I can't show that on here. I really, really hope that doesn't get the stream taken down. So let's just move on, guys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right?
I've been on a journey for the past 15 months to change my relationship with overconsumption and change
There's her simp husband right there, right?
the way that I view and spend money. In 2024, I used over 100 products while on this journey. I also did a massive closet clean out, and overall, I changed the way that I interact with consumer goods. Prior to all this, I was deep in the trenches and I used shopping as a coping mechanism.
Now, guys, she talks about her relapse exactly 30 days after this. What a joke. Look at that. What? She bought 5 pounds of Sour Patch Kids. Look at all the crap she bought. $200. What? Huh? Why would you need this in your house? Look at that. Guys, can you imagine walking into someone's house and they have one of these there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. And by the way, I can't help but having to point out the irony when these bras talk about overconsumption. You notice how they never include food in their overconsumption?
Facts, yeah. Absolute facts, man. That's true. That is so true. Guys, hold on. Let's see here. Here we go.
I used to be a broke shopaholic, and this is the story of how I got my financial shit together. I had an excessive shopping problem with clothes since I was in high school. Back then, the clothes I was buying were pretty cheap. It was pretty much just thrift stores, and my family didn't really have the means to shop at places like Aritzia or Lululemon growing up. But despite that, I would still come home every weekend with a massive thrift haul. Once I moved away to university and got more independence, the problem got a lot worse. I had a part-time job and was getting money from student loans, but was still spending way more than I could afford.
Of course. You mean she was spending her student loan money on clothes?
Just like a woman. I still remember the first purchase I ever made that felt like I had reached a new level in my shopping habits. And it might not sound that crazy to some people, but for me at the time, it was. It was a pair of Adidas Stan Smith shoes. I think they probably retailed for $120 at the time. But for me, that was the most I had ever spent on a pair of shoes growing up. This was also the time that I got my first credit card, and throughout university, the balance on that card slowly started.
Of course it did.
I also studied abroad in Southeast Asia in my third year of university, and I really didn't have the tools to learn how to save for that. So I ended up putting a ton of travel expenses on credit card as well. And
Look at that. So she put her travel expenses on her credit card. Look at that, man.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
that really dug that hole even deeper. This was also the time that YouTube and Instagram really started to blow up. And
Now she's gonna blame social media, right, guys? Come on.
You stupid woman.
I think the influencer culture that was really growing at the time definitely influenced the increase in my shopping. Once I graduated and got a big girl job, I thought that my new salary would be enough to pay down my debt and still allow me to shop at the level that I was shopping. But in reality, I just shopped more and more, and any dent that I did put on that credit card balance just was reversed with a few online orders.
Look at that.
At my very worst, I was spending about $1,700 a month on clothes. And
Look at that, guys. Look at that. She said she was spending $1,700 a month on clothes, guys. $1,700 a month. Absolutely insane. Guys, that's $20,000 a year. Guys, if you see this chick,
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
look at that, man.
And basically,
Spacious, credit card providers aren't stupid because, guys, they're gonna send you to collections, right? I mean, they're gonna give you all these fees, and you're gonna struggle to pay them. They're making that money, right? Even if they eat it on the amount of people who claim bankruptcy or who go to collections, they're still making hand over fist. You know, there's a reason why they give young women credit cards. You know, so someone says, "What is she buying? She looks homeless." that was a Billie Eilish thing going on.
shopping through my six-figure salary that I had reached by the age of 28. There was a constant stream of packages. I was hiding my purchases from my boyfriend at the time, now fiance. I was running out of
She has a boyfriend who's a fiance. Look at that, guys.
Beta.
Isn't that crazy? And guys, the only reason why she's spending like this is because she knows that her fiance, all of a sudden, we are going on our debt payoff journey, right? It's going to be our journey the moment that he signs his life away. And as long as he's with her, it'll be
here I come to save the day.
Storage space and just constantly dealing with this shame and guilt around shopping. I was trying to budget throughout this time, but tracking my spending just increased the shame and not my discipline. The worst part was that I wasn't actually achieving the thing that I was trying to get through excessive shopping. I craved the perfect wardrobe and confidence in my personal style, but the more new things I brought into my wardrobe, the more confused I was about that, and the more driven I was to purchase more to satisfy that insecurity. Getting engaged last summer really put things in perspective and made me realize that if I was going to continue shopping at the rate that I was, it was going to...
You guys remember the girl that I did a deep dive on like 2 weeks ago on Tuesday? Well, the girl had like $170,000 in debt, and she had got engaged and somehow thought that she was going to pay off all of her debt and then save up enough to buy a house in a year. Guys, if you honestly think that that's going to happen.
And I say it again, you've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
But the bigger life goals that I didn't realize were coming up so fast in jeopardy. Suddenly, things like buying a home and having a family were on the horizon, and I knew if I didn't cut back on my spending, not only would it affect me, but it would also affect my partner. So I did a 3-month no buy in the spring that, to my own amazement, radically changed.
And there's that partner word, right, guys?
My relationship to shopping and allowed me to aggressively put money towards my debt. I did make the last payment on all my credit card debt in October, and it's a bit hard to say how much I paid off in full because that number really fluctuated a lot throughout my 20s. I would pay a few thousand off and then rack it up again, pay a few thousand off, rack it up again. But I would get
Mark, what's up, dude? Let me see. Visions, how's it going, man?
I guess a modest estimate would be upwards of $50,000.
Look at that.
That being said, I just want you to know that I'm not special. For so many years, I thought that credit card debt and excessive shopping would be something that I would deal with forever. And if I can overcome it, so can you. I'm not smarter than you. I'm not more capable than you. You have all the power in you to be able to pay off debt and take control of your finances. All you really need is a belief that you can. I used to be a broke shopaholic,
Look at that, guys.
and this is the story of how I got my
Guys, do you think that she's really changed? You know? Nope. Soon she's gonna tell her husband, we have to talk. I have all this debt and we have to pay for it, right? Look at that, guys. You know what else is crazy? How many chicks have a gambling addiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge one. Matter of fact, I think there was a documentary saved. Hold on, guys, give me a second. Guys, thanks for being here on a Tuesday. I appreciate that. Hold on, women and gambling. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see.
Just thought, I can't imagine that I'd get up one day and I don't gamble. I couldn't see how it was possible.
That is an English-looking broad, isn't it? I swear, out of all the countries in Europe, the UK has the worst looking chicks, man. You know what I'm saying?
I started using online bingo sites, I think, as a sort of way of escaping reality, and then moved over to the slots on the bingo sites, which it was my downfall. And quickly, within 6 months, I racked up £10,500 on one credit card, which I then went on to get a further 5 credit cards, totaling over £30,000. Gambling is the be all and end all, and it is the most important thing in your life at the time. That you've got to be on there 24/7. You've got to be gambling, and you'd lose.
What's crazy is how much gambling is integrated into social media nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Well, thousands of people continue to place their bets and celebrate the opening of the track in Saratoga. But for those with gambling addictions, the track could be just another trigger that feeds their addiction. Tonight in My Today's Women.
GD Business says yuck. GD says that wasn't the only pound she was racking up, though.
Report, we look at women and gambling and meet one woman who knows what they're going through because she's been there herself.
It started out about 28 and kind of a social thing.
Christina Cook says she was never a gambler and no one in her family was either. Then the casinos arrived.
Casinos opened up here in the early 2000s.
She was in her 20s when she first started gambling with.
Oh, it's the casino's fault, right? Right, guys? Please. You know? Guys, come on, right? That's like these people who are like, oh, yeah, you know, someone brought drugs to my house and I became an addict. You didn't have to take them, you know?
Girlfriends.
I went up there a few times with friends, right when it opened. I was in my early 20s. It wasn't anything that really caught me. Matter of fact, I didn't like the smoke smell. I didn't like the atmosphere, really. I was building it as a coping tool for the stressors in my life.
Brandy Richards of the Northeast Problem Gambling Resource Center says, for women, gambling can often be a way of escaping problems.
Women use what we call escape gambling. So it's forms of gambling like going to the casino, playing scratch offs, playing the lottery, playing bingo.
With men's money. Yeah. They say they're all victims, guys. I know, guys. All you guys' arms are all sore from playing the violin, right? Oh yeah, Captain Plain. Yep, you know it. They were gonna blame us somehow, some way, guys. It's all our fault.
For 15 years, Christina was addicted to gambling and even considered suicide. She got help and then decided to come clean by starting a podcast for women and putting it all out there.
Another podcaster reached out to me, and she was doing a podcast, and I thought, I could do this. I could talk about what I'm going through. I could share my story, in hopes that it would help somebody else.
She calls it the Broke Girl Society.
I just wanted to talk to other women. I wanted to talk to clinicians. I wanted to talk to people who could just offer their hope.
Along with the podcast, Brandy says there is additional help.
We provide them with a whole list of options. We can provide one-on-one counseling. We can offer support,
And guys, hey, all you guys that are listening, call in, chime in here, right? Guys, I did drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up. Guys, never, ever, ever date a junkie, an alcoholic, a gambling addict. Guys, don't do it. Guys, they're once an addict, always an addict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys, don't ever make that your problem. Because okay. A lot of times these chicks will maintain their sobriety, right? And then just like they get too comfortable when they get married and gain a bunch of weight and get fat, all of a sudden they're like, I can start drinking again because I have a permanent designated driver or a person that I can steal his credit card and go buy heroin or buy slot machines plays with it.
Educational groups for folks. We have a great connection with the recovery community.
And tonight we have set up.
Look at that, guys. Look at that, man. Guys, and this is going on a lot because all these look at this. 1 million chicks are at risk for gambling addiction in the UK. Look at that.
Going to be talking about something we don't hear very often, and that is that women are appearing to develop problems with gambling. 1 million women in Great Britain.
And guys, they wanted to be out here in the streets, trying to work, do all the stuff us men do.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Then they're shocked that when they get the negative outcome. It's like, guys, back in the 1910s, 20s, 30s, when men were in coal mines and factories and getting blown up in the Battle of the Somme and stuff, they thought that, oh yeah, these men must be leaving the house to go smoke cigars in a field somewhere, as if it's just easy. Well, guess what? Now they're on pain meds and friggin' psych meds and abusing alcohol and nicotine and all types of stuff. Come on, man.
Now at risk of experiencing harm from it. The charity
guys, here, let's go back here really fast. Okay, so this chick, this is the chick from before. So what she spent because she's 27 years old. Colin, how old did you think this chick was?
Easily mid to late 30s.
This one girl, right? The girl, this is the same girl.
Wow.
I mean, come on, dude. I thought she was like late 30s, early 40s. Guys, ridiculous. Hold on. Look at this. So she's saying, what I spent this week, right? Look at this. So she said, $58 for her city's zero interest card, $624 towards her Amazon card, and then she owed her brother $300. Then she has $25 for a gym membership she doesn't use, obviously. $41 on takeout. The last thing that she needs is takeout, right? $64 on groceries. Guys, look, she spent almost the same amount of money on groceries as takeout.
Wow.
$57 on gas. What are you driving? Look at that. Cats and chickens, and you're broke. $624 on things from Amazon. What? Why? Look at that, guys. And the only reason why she could do this is because she has a simp husband. Someone says girl canceled the gym membership and started doing workouts at home. Yeah, right. Come on, man. Come on. So her husband's a plumber and she's a real estate specialist, meaning that she processes paperwork. So Lord knows that she probably makes like 50 grand a year, and her husband is the one making most of the money.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Don't be this girl's husband. You know? Why would any man in his right mind do this? Why? Why? Now, guys, hold on. Let me show you one more thing here, right? Look at this chick, guys. I hope she didn't block me. So, guys, I'm doing a video on the 50-year-old chicks, guys. All you guys that are over the age of 45, sound off if you would date a chick that was your age or older. Okay, put your age and put a yes or a no. Incredible. What's up, dude? Guys, listen to this broad right here.
Fence, but not going to be many takers under 50. The faster you get over it, the better. Should I do it again? You want me to do it again? I'll do it again. Really?
Oh, guys, she showed us, right?
A pot smoking slut.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. And look at that. She's wearing jeans like she's like 21 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He said it's Cruella de Vil. John Carlos said Transformer. And guys, she's 57 years old. And guys, listen. She has that New York accent too. Ugh.
First of all, I wouldn't date anybody under 50. I'm 57. Okay? Second of all, the faster I get over it, the better. Faster I get over what? Faster I get over what? Again? One more time? I'll do it again. The faster I get over it.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Carlos said, I have to be pretty drunk. 44. John says 60. Hell no. See, he said he's 52. Nope. Look at that. Maestro says go to Thailand, bang some 20-year-olds. There you go. Captain Wally said 45. Nope. Look at that, guys. Tim X said 48. Nope. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Why? How about you put a video up? Let's see you. Put your video where your mouth is and tag me in it. Tag me in your video. Tell me how old you are and tag me in your video. I'm getting tired of this. Okay? Love you. Bye.
You guys know who she sounds like, right?
Don't you put your hands on me!
Back up or you're
Don't
gonna go to
you?
jail.
Fuck you! I will go to jail.
I bet you will.
Go fuck yourself.
Guys, think about this, right? We live in an age now where 57-year-old chicks, 47-year-old chicks, 37-year-old chicks, 27-year-old chicks, all and 17-year-old chicks walk the same, talk the same, dress the same. They listen to the same music, right? And they're all after the same guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. There's another one she did that I had to do a follow-up on. Hold on. Do I want to go through her crap? But it's her video.
Oh no.
Hold on. Where was Steve? Here you go. Steve is 60. Here you go. Man, she's all yours. Did you see the comment I put? I hear they're having tryouts for a new movie about the Crypt Keeper. Maybe you should consider it. I guarantee that she'll have blocked me by the end of the night tonight. You know what I'm saying? But guys, here. This is a preview of the video that I'm doing. Let's go. Hold on, guys. Guys, thanks you guys being here on the Tuesday. Guys, for all you guys that are new, I go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays on this channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Sunday, right? Unless I say otherwise. And then on the other channel, on 50304s, guys, I go live Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, look at this. Now, she has one about why she's still single, guys. And she's going to try and tell us off, okay? She's going to tell us, like, oh, she doesn't need a man and blah, 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 blah. I can't find it. But, guys, look at her mom. So her mom's the same as her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Oh, she's a hola.
Guys, these chicks are cooked. Right? You know? And they're going to all end up this way. All of them. Any guy that's in his 50s that's worth a damn, he's either been divorced and doesn't want to look at a chick again, or he's put off getting married and having kids until his 50s. But by then, you know, dude's going to either marry younger or be a passport bro, right? Or it's a nug or a Gavin that's 55 living off of chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if someone's saying you look like Jenny from Forrest Gump, that's not a good thing. One of the worst movie villains of all time, you know? Maester with the $2.99, man. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for support, my friend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
Thank you for that. Guys, I will be going live tomorrow at noon. Just letting you know. Okay, let's see. All right, guys. Now, Colin, have you ever been with a chick that was in a bunch of debt? It was always trying to pay off credit cards?
No.
It's bad, dude. It is bad. Oh, there was one that I have hold on. Let's do one more. There was one chick. There was this B-dub that I found. I didn't hit the save button. Oh, this chick right here. Look. She's a white chick. Guys, look. Okay, Colin, let me know when you hear it, okay?
See a lot of girls.
Wait. Okay, let me know when you hear the major income red flag, all right?
On social media in these beautiful high-rise apartments, and it just seems like they have their whole life together. I'm going to tell you 9 out of 10 times they have debt, just like you. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how much money I make and exactly how much debt I have. I make $72,000 a year, a lot of which goes towards living expenses because it is expensive to live in the city. But on top of living expenses, I have debt. I have 2 credit cards. First one is at a balance of $4,865. Second one is $3,663. That's a little over $8,500 just in credit card debt. Because I also took out an auto loan. My auto loan is $16,291. That's $24,819 in debt. I only say this because I feel like it's so easy to look at social media and compare yourself, but in reality, everybody is in the trenches. Even if it seems like somebody makes more money than you or has their life together, they probably don't. I'm coming up with a plan to really attack my debt this year, and here's hoping that we can get through it.
Did you hear she said that she spends a majority of her income on living expenses? Colin?
Yeah.
And here's another thing. If you live in the city, why do you have a car? If you live like downtown in the city, why have a car? Doesn't make any sense. Look at that. Someone says it seems like living below your means is foreign to our generation. Look at that. Look at that, man. Guys, put a 1 if you either have no debt or your only debt is your mortgage, right? Because guys, my only debt is my mortgage.
Yeah,
I don't have a car loan. I don't have credit card debt. I don't have student loan debt. I don't have any of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Southern brother. Yep. Yeah, he says he's adding a high. Nah, Captain Palsy, man, she's all yours, Playboy. Guys, she looks like Colin, you ever see Breaking Bad?
No.
Okay, guys, she looks like the white girl that was running the thing. Was it Lydia that was running the thing at the corporation in Madrigal? You know? Yeah. Someone says $72,000 in a high rise. Even when I made $78K, I was scared to move into one. Now I'm at $98K. I'm scared that I can't afford $2,000 in rent. Someone says, how do you get $70K a year for a job? I'm at 35. I'm doing bad. Of course you are. Look at that, man. These chicks are cooked. Yeah, Scott says, yep. Conrad says he owns his vehicles. Red Door owns hers. Yeah. She says he owns his property outright. Maestro, congrats, man. Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you, man. Yeah.
All these ones, man. Good guys. I'm telling you, the best thing that you can do in any type of guys, who's the one group that never cares about politics? Who's the one race that you never hear whine about politics?
Ever? Wealthy Asians.
Asians, yep. Yeah. Because they have money.
Yeah.
Money's a buffer for pretty much anything. You get your money game right, you know, you don't have to worry. Hongster, what's up, man? Long time. Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, no, Scozy. Small hats complain. You know? You know, they have the what's it called? League or whatever, you know? So, yeah. But the Asians, they never, ever compare. Yeah. Because they have money. They have money, and their kids are all working to better themselves, right? They're investing, buying property, starting businesses. So, guys, they're pretty much immune to all this stuff, you know? So, okay.
How much
her face is right in the camera.
Debt do you have, and what are you all doing about it? Because I keep seeing these vastly different videos on TikTok. Some people are just insanely wealthy and they have zero debt to their name and hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank. And then on the flip side, there are people that are drowning in $50,000+ in student loans or credit cards. So I'm curious what the average person is. What is your biggest debt and what are you doing about it? Let's talk my finances. So both my husband and I have college degrees. I'm a registered nurse. Both of us paid for our school while we were going to school. Both of us worked full time while we were attending school so that we didn't put ourselves in a situation where we were paying off student debt for 20 and 30 years. We do have a mortgage. Our home was bought in 2013, and I will forever hold on to that interest rate. I will never refinance. I will never move until we move into a small home that we retire in.
Blah, blah, blah. But guys, look at this guy. He says, zero debt. I work construction, make decent money. My house, truck, and boat are all paid off. I just stay in my lane. Most people try to impress and spend money they don't have. Yep, facts. Guys, I'm telling you. And hey, Colin, have you seen that stat where they say, well, men actually have more debt than women do? Have you guys ever heard that stat? Now, it is true, but you know why? Because men have business loans. Men have business credit accounts. We have to pay our employees every now and then. We have to buy materials for our business. So men will carry more debt. Like if you're a plumber, you might have like a credit card, so just in case you got to do a big purchase for like a big job, and then you just pay it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So men...
Also, more, even though you know, they say that women now own more houses. More men are on the hook for the mortgages, though.
Yes. Yep. Divorce is how they get them.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Let's switch gears here, guys. Guys, thanks for being here. Guys, I do have another channel. That's 50 and 304s, guys. That's body cam reactions from a red pill perspective. So, guys, make sure that you go over here and subscribe. I will be dropping a lot more content over here. Just letting you know. Guys, let's go over here. And guys, yeah, we do. I'm gonna do a panel, guys. Maybe not this Sunday, but the Sunday after next. And guys, anyone who wants to talk about money, right? Investing, crypto, real estate, anything you want, guys, let me know if you want to be on the panel, and we'll talk about like investing, money, not like trying to be like, hey, we have a program, but just to try and let the younger guys know. All right, Eric, have a good one, pal. Oh, guys, hold on. Where was this one here? Hold on. I find these videos, then I can't. Guys, look.
On August.
Oh, silly me. Silly me. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Where are we? Here we are.
That's the sound of the police.
I need to make an animated intro for 50 and 304s. That's what I need to do. So, guys, here we go. This old chick's gonna try and do a hit and run. So
24th, 2024, an officer responded to a hit and run.
Look at this chick's mugshot. Look at that.
Where the driver fled into a residence.
Ma'am, step out the vehicle so I can speak with you, ma'am.
Trailer park, Tammy.
What? But just step out the vehicle so I can talk to you. Step out the vehicle.
She put it
in
neutral.
Be careful. Be careful. Ma'am, just turn off the vehicle. Just put the vehicle in park and turn it off. Put the vehicle in park and turn it off.
And now the e-brake is on.
You were just involved in a car accident up here at the light, right outside the entrance.
You know what? You guys are so fucking wrong.
Okay. Wait.
You're
You
so
can't.
wrong.
I don't want you to hurt yourself. Can you step back into the vehicle?
No.
Okay.
Because my vehicle is not messed up.
Okay. So why did you leave the accident?
And I saw it.
What's the address here? You know where you're at?
Oh, good
1200 Meth Lane.
God!
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out.
So let me help you. So step back in the vehicle so I can help you. Can you come out the other door?
God, righty. No. I don't.
Ma'am, what's the matter? Turn off the car. Do you have any reverse?
Guys, she's backing up with the e-brake on. That's what that noise is. Yeah. I saw them. That's like the crappiest bottom of the line Benz. You can barely even call that a Benz. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, one more time. Back up. Okay, stop it. You can get out there. Turn off. Put it in park. You should be able to get out there. Okay. What is your name, ma'am?
Tina.
Tina? Okay.
No, I did it. My car was just so that
Have a seat right here, please. Have a seat here, right. Tina, have a seat for me here, please. Let me help you out.
You don't understand.
What happened?
My car, was just a Mercedes and was messed up. And so that you know, this is not messed up.
Look at her mirror, guys.
All. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. This is not messed up. There's nothing that's messed up at all.
I think the biggest travesty, guys, is when they replaced all the Crown Vics with these Ford Tauruses. Man, that's a shame.
Okay, you got damage to the front here. You got a broken side mirror. Okay, you see it, and you also got damage at the light here. Okay.
Listen, I gotta go to my room.
No, you can't. You can't go in your house.
You're
right
not.
now, man. I need your information, ma'am. I need your information.
Why?
Because
let me go.
Can you have a seat? Can you have a seat so I can talk to you?
Give me a minute.
Can you have a seat to talk to me? Don't go in the house right now. Don't go in the house right now. I need to talk to you. Look, you see this lady? You see this lady outside?
Yes.
Do you know her?
Yes, but that is not
so you know.
what I did.
Okay, so talk to me and tell me what happened.
Listen, I'm burning up. You're burning me up.
Okay, are you under any medication right now? Are you under any medication?
Yes.
Okay, so talk to me. Have a seat. I can get you a bottle of water if you're under any medication.
No, I'm on medication right now. I'm having a migraine.
Okay, well,
stop.
Tina, I need you to talk to me, please.
Please stop.
Okay, I need you to talk to me. You were involved in an accident. You have to talk to me. The lady that's here, all I have to do is do a police report, and then I'll leave you alone. That's it. Okay?
Whatever.
Okay, so if you could just give me your driver's license.
Whatever. I don't have a driver's license.
Simple.
I gotta go.
Okay, you do have a driver's license.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm burning up.
Okay. Do you want to get a ticket?
I'm burning up.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Let me see your driver's license. Let me see your driver's license.
Let me go.
Do you want to tell me what? I'm not even holding you.
Listen.
I'm not holding you. You want to tell me what
I
happened?
have a massive, damn it. I have a massive migraine.
Okay. I just need to see your.
Son of a. God almighty.
Ma'am, you were involved in a car accident.
Thank God. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna cite you. I'm gonna give you a ticket for leaving the accident.
Look at that,
guys. Excuse me, ma'am.
Hi, I was just calling my dad. I'm okay. I'm gonna talk to the police officer, Dad.
Did she hit your car?
She did. I'll call you back. She did. It's okay, but
it doesn't matter.
Flying
Can I see the damages?
Yeah, sure.
Was it minor?
Yeah, it's minor. Light at 42nd way for the turn, the red light.
Guys, how did all this fit in that car?
Silly Jedi. Silly Jedi.
Look at that, guys. Look at that, man. Rocket Diesel with a 279, man. Appreciate that, my friend. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate the support, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
Totally awesome. What's up, dude? Dragon's here. What's going on, my friend? Who have I missed here? A lot of people in the chat, guys. Thanks so much for everyone being here, man. Thanks so much. And guys, I will be live at noon tomorrow. All right. Just letting you guys know.
And she ran into me. So it's this, but the main concern
was her condition.
Yes. And I mean, I videoed it, and the guy behind me, he was videoing, he stayed. He said that he saw her driving recklessly for about a half a mile. She was yelling to go, because the light was green, and she was stepping on the gas as she was kissing the bumper. And it pushed it a little bit. And then she started backing up, and we kept telling her. And I mean, right now I'm tense, and my back feels a little. Now my adrenaline. I had a little panic attack.
I understand.
over there.
Yeah,
You know,
and the
this
heat
lady's
doesn't-
fucking wasted.
Yeah, and the heat doesn't help.
Now she's got a dog.
Is all that cholesterol?
I feel bad for the dog.
Right.
Sorry,
Well,
sorry. Sorry.
That's okay. You weren't cursing at
No,
me.
no. I'm so sorry.
No, no need to
My
apologize.
mouth.
So here's the situation.
Yeah. I know.
Because she says she's having a medical episode.
Okay.
And I couldn't, like,
Right.
she's like, my medication. I couldn't.
She
not
said, I have a video that says she can't see. She can't
Right.
see.
So I can't really hold her from not going in her house. Because
Right.
she made it to her house.
Right.
By the miracle.
Right. Exactly.
Safely. Excuse me for 1 second.
Yes.
It doesn't matter to us. It's up to
Right.
you if we do a crash report.
I think I want something documented for myself.
Absolutely.
Because this is.
Yeah. So.
All right, let's get to when he arrests her. All right.
No, get her inside now. Now.
Oh, he's friendly.
Now.
Poor
She'll
dog.
run out into the road and get killed.
No, we got her. We got her. She's not going on.
No. Move.
okay. Stop.
Don't push me.
All right, don't.
It's about time.
It's time!
You hurt me. You hurt me.
Yeah.
You hurt me.
We're not hurting you.
No.
We're trying to.
My dog almost died.
Okay.
Please.
Well, your dog is fine now.
Stop.
Your dog is fine.
Don't do this.
Let's walk
Take
over here.
this bullshit out. No. Hold her. No. Hold her.
He's got her.
Take this
Look.
out.
Thanks, Ken, for the Cash App, man. I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks so much.
He's got her. He's gonna bring the dog inside. The dog is
Gotta
fine.
get inside.
Yes, the dog is fine. The dog is. Look, you see, he's inside. Miss Anderson.
You made my lip bleed.
Okay, well, we didn't touch your
You
leg.
made my lip bleed.
You made my lip bleed, man.
We didn't touch- Okay.
Y'all are hurting me.
We're not hurting you.
God damn it.
We're not hurting you.
God damn it. Get this off.
Okay.
This
So
is
what
hurting.
happened? What happened with the Mercedes Benz?
Get this. It's hurting.
What happened with the Mercedes Benz?
Well, let me show you.
Here's one for this chick. She gets herself and her simp dad arrested. So, guys, here we go.
Turn around, right back. Go over your car.
Okay.
Before I make you go back to your car. Buddy, we're doing an investigation right now.
I don't care what the fuck you're doing, dude.
I'm on my way home.
There's a whole lot of simps in this video, guys.
This gentleman in the white car's in the slow lane. Stop. The blue car is parked behind him. He's outside the car and he's yelling at the girl. And what's going on? I thought it was like mother spat, and he says she hit me, and they tried to take off.
Walk out from here. I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too. This one's involved? Okay. Who's driving it? Okay. Who all is in it?
Just we and her in that car. We just saw it happen, so we just pulled over in case y'all need any information or anything. We pulled over.
I mean, you guys can stay. It's FHP. So whenever they get here, if you want to stay for them, that's fine.
Yeah.
If not, you guys are free to go. You want to go to the hospital?
Faking the injury real quick.
I'm not.
But if you need an ambulance, an ambulance needs to come immediately, right?
You're in that car, right?
Yeah, I'm in the situation as well. And he just told me I'm allowed to come up here and introduce my statement.
To me, I want to go talk to
You guys know who she sounds like, right? You guys know who she.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the seat.
I don't want an argument to start happening.
Okay, I'm right here. Stay silent.
Yeah, that's all I'm worried about. So EMS on the way. The ambulance, if you want to go with them, that's fine.
It's a $5,000 fee. You want to know that?
I don't even care what the cost of.
Yeah, go ahead. Do me a favor. Just pop back over there real quick.
You're not answering or questioning or anything.
I was just gonna be nice and introduce myself.
I'm not.
You don't have to.
Just the same. Time out. This is not going to happen.
Is she okay?
You do me a favor real quick. Pop back over there.
He just paused me. middle of the road out of nowhere for what?
Okay, see, this is what I'm not gonna have. So do me a favor, pop back
Now
over by
he's
your car.
claiming injury and he's totally fine.
Go back over your car.
Okay.
Before I.
This demon of a broad. And now the kind of totally fine. Ugh, guys, God, they're demons, dude. I'm starting to think the Saudis were onto something. They didn't let these 304s drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Go back to your car. I appreciate it. Are you the registered owner of that vehicle?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna figure out. So I'm just trying to get your driver's license information.
His name on it as well as mine.
Okay, so your name's on it though?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. So did you all see her driving?
Yes.
Did you get out of the car?
She didn't get out of the car. We saw her hit his car.
You saw him. You saw
Yes.
her driving.
Drive into the car.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So I'm gonna work the crash now. If I need you guys to, you mind filling out statements?
Yes,
Your
100%.
witness statements?
100%.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I appreciate it. Because I'm working a traffic crash investigation that you're involved in.
Okay. Tell me more.
That's it. I'm working an investigation. You can't leave if you're involved in an investigation. Also, I could smell the odor of alcohol coming off your breath, and with your speech patterns, I think you've been drinking. So I have to also work a DUI investigation to figure out if you're driving under the influence. So absolutely, you cannot leave. Yeah, you can hang out by your car if you want to. Do me a favor. It's in part. Is it in part?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep it in part.
I'm listening to you.
Do not move. Do you understand me? If
I know
you
you're
if
in
you
my
even
violation
make any sort of movement as to leaving the scene, I'm gonna detain you. Yeah. So
Do you want me to get out of my car so you can see me?
I'm not gonna make you stand out here in the cold because
No, you
I
can't.
want to
You
be
can,
nice,
though. You can't,
but
because if you're that scared, then yeah, you can.
I'm being.
If you're that scared,
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Being dead serious. Do not leave. Do not even make any
Why would I
motions to
want to
leave.
do that if right
Because
now?
you've already
I'm-
asked me if you want to leave.
No, I obviously already understand that. So
Yes,
why
just
would
don't.
I ask that?
I'm telling you, don't. All right.
Hey, how are you?
Have y'all, did you already speak to the other deputy?
Yes.
A little bit.
We did.
Okay. Did you guys witness crash?
Yes.
We saw it happen, so
Yes.
we
Okay.
pulled
Gotcha.
over just in case y'all
We're
didn't
like,
do it.
well,
Okay.
we gotta say now. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. Appreciate it. I'll be right back with you. Hang on.
After she slammed into my car, she pulled into reverse. I'm standing there. She pulled her on my car, drove the car down on my feet.
She drove over your feet.
She drove the car down on my the cop that he came here.
it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
And so he when he pulled up, the car was still on me, on my 2 feet, on my knees, right here. She drove the car down on me, and I'm standing there. I went as far as to say to her, like, okay. She's looking right at me. Her window is rolled down. She's hearing me. I'm saying, okay.
No, this guy is from Trinidad. That's that Trinidad accent.
We're adults. Why are you doing this?
But that's not what happened at all.
I get you.
That's not what happened.
And you got some people over there, they saw what happened. We're going to take their statement into account too.
And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna explain everything.
Would it not explain everything? Having a third party explain what happened as well?
I'm not.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying.
You're right. Captain Palsy, guys, put a 1 if you agree that if this was a guy. You know what I mean?
All I know is she slammed my car, she backed up, went around, and she drove her car down on my feet. And bro, I'm gonna, like, I don't even care about the consequences or nothing. It's hard to be a black man in America, bro. I'm telling you. It's simple. It's not rocket science. And you're here talking about, you don't know me from nowhere. I've never seen a girl in my life, bro.
I got
She's
you.
saying she's my manager and whatever.
You can go hang out in your car if you want to. I got what I need. Hey, what's your name real quick? I put your driver's license up here.
Okay. So, would you be willing to conduct field sobriety tests to determine your level of sobriety? You would be?
She said no.
No?
She said no.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me.
No, sir.
That's not a question. Go ahead and step out.
For what reason?
I just told you I believe you were under the influence of alcohol. Step out now.
For what reason?
I just told you, step out.
it's no longer asking. So we're going to tell you to get out of the car.
So
and
as an
then we'll take
American,
you out
I
of
do
the car.
not have legal rights.
As an American, I don't have legal rights. So la 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 la. What are you talking about, you
A
moron?
pot smoking slut.
Anything what I want to do.
Not right now, because you're going to be placed on arrest for driving under the influence. Thank you.
Don't worry about that. We'll grab it in a minute.
I'm good.
Go ahead and step out. Your phone. Turn around.
You don't have
Turn
to
around.
push me.
Shut up. Turn around.
He can speak to me like that.
Let's go.
It's time.
Sure.
Don't fight him. Just let him.
Nobody's fighting anything.
I'm just saying. So I know you live down the road. Do you have somebody you want to call to come pick up the car?
Totally.
You want to call your dad?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Hey, I got pulled over. Where are you? Right outside the house.
Do you want me to talk to her? What's going on?
You can talk to the sheriff. They got me under arrest.
Sorry to wake you up so early. I know probably still mostly asleep. So your daughter was involved in a traffic crash. During our traffic crash investigation, the other deputy here has determined that she is driving under the influence of alcohol. She's being placed under arrest because of that. So we'll bring your phone with you so that you can have that. You can pull phone numbers out of it or something.
Hang on.
Facility.
Oh, nope. Can't have that. They would throw it out once I got up there.
Okay, I don't have a vape.
Ask for a vape?
You just ask for your vape. Why'd you say you don't have a vape?
Silly question.
All right. Anything illegal? Any narcotics? Meth, marijuana, cocaine, heroin, hemp, or ecstasy?
I don't think so. No.
No firearms? No bazookas? Nothing like
I don't
that?
think any bazookas are in these pockets.
Cool. I would be impressed if you could fit one.
You too.
All right.
What the fuck? Damn, this is twist the night.
You can have a seat.
Where else can I have seat?
Either left or right.
Yep.
You asked.
You seem like a good man.
I appreciate that. Is this thing open? You want this
All right,
open?
guys.
You
No,
kind of made them
wait until Simple Stiltskin and friggin' Simperham Lincoln show up.
tight. You know that?
Yeah, they have to
Like
be.
they're fucking hurt.
They have to be tight.
They're really tight.
I know. You have small wrists. I can't have you slipping out.
Why would I do that though?
Because you're an
It's happened
idiot.
before. I'm gonna go talk to mom and dad real quick. I'm gonna leave you right here. Or actually, I may have the other deputy do that. How you doing, sir? The car's gonna be on this side. I think the other deputy's in this car. If you want to go and speak with him, he can give you some more information. I gotta stay here with her right now. So real quick, because I know that they're probably gonna ask. Do you want to speak with your mom and dad before you leave? Okay. This officer is going to search you. Like I said, she's probably going to ask you the same questions I already asked you.
It's gonna touch me.
Yes. Since you are under arrest, we have to search your entire person before you go into our vehicle and into a booking facility.
I've already been in your vehicle.
What's that?
I've already been in your vehicle. What if I already placed a bomb?
I'd have seen it.
I don't think so.
Unless it's a small bomb, I guess.
I pulled it out of my ass.
Well, if there's anything else up there, she'll find it. Go ahead and step out. Right here.
I was
Had
just
a weird
joking.
little spin there.
I was just joking. I'm like, okay.
It's all good.
I'm funny. Nobody thinks I'm funny. Anyways, you can touch me now.
Okay, put gloves on real quick, all right?
Okay.
You don't have anything that's going to stick or poke me or anything like that? You're not concealing anything on your foot?
Whoa, that's a woman? Look at that, guys. Look, yikes, dude, look at that. Colin, can you imagine this chick searching you at the jail, guy?
I'm gonna show you where the wild goose goes.
Person, come in. Hey, no one talking, please the Fifth Amendment, don't do any tests, blood breath tests or anything. You hear me? Listen to me.
Hey, boss.
Yeah, you better shut up, dude.
You don't mind just standing over
What
by
are
your
you
vehicle.
talking about?
Not while we're doing this. Let us finish this first. I'll give you a minute to talk to her. Just give me 1 second. We just got to finish it.
Physical, homie.
What- buddy, we're doing an investigation right now.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing, dude? I'm on a public. It's a private parking lot.
Stop.
Dude.
Stop.
Don't tell me to stop.
Go over to your vehicle.
Who the hell
or-
are you?
Go over to your vehicle, or you're going to get charged with resisting. Okay?
Resisting what?
My lawful orders. I am telling you,
That's
you're
not
doing.
lawful.
I just did. I just gave you a lawful order. Go
Under
over to your
what
vehicle.
law? What statute?
Florida statute, sir. Go over
Name
to
the
your
statute.
sir.
Charles, right? Charles.
Relax.
No.
What was your name?
You're making a bigger issue than it needs to be. Go over to your vehicle. I'll let. Go over to your vehicle. I'll let you talk. Ma'am, go back over to your vehicle. I'll let you talk with her in a minute. With whoever's vehicle. Go back over there now, okay? I'll let you talk with her in a minute.
Okay.
Pop over there, or I'm going to place you under arrest for resisting obstruction of justice, and then I'll give you the statute once I place you under arrest.
I will move, and I'll file lawsuits on both of y'all.
That's okay.
What's your badge number?
I will give it to both of
What's
you.
your names?
My name is Deputy Whaley.
Yes, sir.
So pop over there for me, please. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're not. They're taking your vehicle for you.
And I'm not strapped in like a fucking normal seatbelt should be. Like y'all.
Shut up.
Okay, lean back for me.
Dad!
Lean back. Lean back.
There we go.
He didn't strap me in my car seat.
It's not a car seat. It's a chair.
Dude, shut the fuck up, you dumbass shit. It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not.
I'm strapped behind my bar.
Relax. Hey, all good? Just hang out over here for us, please. We don't need 3 people going.
What's that?
Yes, we don't need 3 people going. Just hang out behind the car. Relax.
What's it say about interference? Resisting is not interference.
Look at that.
What you need? I just did. Did you take it off?
No, I didn't. How the fuck can I take it off?
Because you can still reach the seatbelt from there.
No, I didn't take it off.
Okay, I'm not putting it back on right now. We'll put it on later.
Do me a favor, raise your right hand. You swear to affirm everything you wrote in here is true?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get your signature.
All right.
Where it says your signature.
Stop. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
All right, put your hands on my back. Let me get your signature. Where it says your signature. Right there.
I signed already.
That's fine. If it's good, I'll swear to it.
Okay.
There you go. Turn up, put your hands right back.
Whatever.
Turn around, put your hands right back.
Look at that, guys. See? 2 for 1.
It's time.
Put your hands right back.
For
Right
what?
Stop.
Oh my god.
Let go. Let go.
You're my phone.
Let go of your phone right now.
No.
Let go of your
It's
phone.
my property.
Let go of your phone.
No,
Sir,
he's
I'm
asked
going to give it to you
several times.
Hold this, please.
Yep. So you ready for a fucking lawsuit?
You refuse to stop interfering.
Interfering is a physical act.
That is not correct.
Just look at the fucking statute. Name the statute then.
Because why? Why? This is so unnecessary. You know? And guys, 51304 is my other channel, is all reactions just like this, guys. So make sure you go over there and sub to that channel.
84302.
What's it say about interference? Resisting is not interference.
Justin. Yes, it is.
Justin? Who the fuck is Justin?
Justice.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You can get a lawsuit filed against you for this. You're on private property right here.
All right, let's go.
Cool. Ain't no public property, you fucking moron. Look at Karen's over here.
Assign, actually, open me an agency assist call and assign an office number, please. I have 11015.
Man, y'all are fucked. I can't record my daughter getting arrested.
You can't from a distance.
No, what distance then? There has to be a footage. You can't just make it up as you go.
Anything in your shoes, anything in your hat, or in your hood.
Dude,
Right.
I'm telling you, you're violating my rights right now. You're gonna get arrested. I hope your body cams are on.
Always.
I'm gonna subpoena. I'm gonna get all this shit. Y'all are fucked.
It's gonna be part of the case.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. See you in fucking court.
What's that? Well, you said I'm doing something illegal. You didn't explain what it was.
I'm not strapped in. Oh no.
I just put the seatbelt
Oh my
on.
god. I just fell.
We weren't even moving. Okay. For God's sakes. Can you please stop falling around in the back?
Of course not.
Okay.
All right. Now is this the crackhead mom shows up, guys?
Do you want your phone?
Supervisor.
Do you want your phone to come with you, or do you
Yes,
want?
I want my phone.
Okay, cool.
Call
Do you want this
supervisor.
phone with you?
Call supervisor.
I'm about to. Give me a sec. I can't do everything at once. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to explain it as crystal clear as possible so that you do not do the same thing that he did. You are absolutely free to your First Amendment right. You can call me whatever you want to. You can say whatever you want to. You can do whatever you want to within reason. However, if I'm doing something right here, do it from a distance, okay? Coming up behind us, we're having to stop what we're doing here to deal with you guys. You guys are yelling over our shoulders. You guys are obstructing our investigation. And then when we tell you guys like 2, 3, 4, 5 times, it then becomes an issue. I said it so many times, and then I told him, if you keep doing this, I'm going to arrest you. And he kept doing it, so now he's arrested. Okay? Does that make sense?
Not really.
Okay. I don't know how to explain it any better, but that's my explanation, okay?
Good job.
It would work the same, but I promise you I am, dude.
This side. You what?
You'll never know what I'm
My
going to say.
dad's coming in, okay? Answer that.
Now see if she does a breathalyzer machine.
It's not.
And crash your house.
No. You understand what I read to you, but where were you drinking?
Well, she's cooked, guys, because that's automatic license suspended. Guys, let's do one more. Hold on.
On November 25th, 2023, an officer arrested a woman for refusing to leave a football game when asked.
Okay, so what are you doing? Why am I arrested?
Because you weren't listening.
So I'm arrested for not listening?
Yes.
I'm about to lose my whole nursing license for not listening. Not because.
And of course, we're gonna need the race card for this, right? Oh my God.
I told you to back off.
I told her. I had told you this, guys. Put a 1 if you agree with me, guys. Nurses nowadays are just trash. All of them. 99.9% of all nurses are trash. And now you have nurses' age trying to say that they're nurses and they're not. But guys, these chicks, they just act so stupid, and they go to the job just to like get out of doing work and just treat people like trash. Absolutely insane.
And not touch me anymore.
Based off of what somebody else told you. I haven't fought anyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fought you.
That would be resisting with violence.
I fought you with violence?
No, I said that would be resisting with violence. That's a different charge.
That's crazy. Like, you come from the same place I come from. What are you from? Puerto Rico?
I'm from here. I was born in Gainesville.
But are you Puerto Rican?
Yeah, my dad's from Puerto Rico.
Okay, that's crazy. There's no way that you're religious at all.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm going to take you out of cuffs so you can sign this, okay? Can you sign it for me?
Can you please explain to me what I'm signing?
Actually, guys, this one's kind of long. We'll do this one on Friday. Hey, Colin, you want to see someone who's really drunk? Driving really drunk?
Yeah, sure, but I gotta bounce out of here in like 2 or 3 minutes. So, but
Riley's almost going into a ditch. We will be following WC officers as they conduct a consensual stop on a vehicle, passing them at a high rate of speed, almost going into a ditch.
How you doing?
Guys, she got a street sign sticking out of the car.
Why is the reason you almost ran into the ditch?
No.
And you're speeding.
No.
Watch.
Because I'm doing the speed limit and you came up on me really fast.
Sorry.
Where are you heading?
I apologize, home.
You're heading home?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
She's cooked. I'm fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Take off. She's cooked. Cooked.
Recording. Man, put the car in park. Put the car in park.
She's got the street sign hanging out of the back of the car. And when you just saw the car, it was just fine. Wait till you see the front of the car.
Put the car in park. Shut the car off right now. Shut it off.
There, it's off.
Okay. No, you're not fine. No, you're not. You got a sign sticking out of the car back of your car. You got a sign sticking out of the back of your car.
I understand that.
Where do you live?
Do you need medical attention?
No. Yeah, maybe.
Are you on medication right now?
Yes.
Okay, what medication are you on? Do you have the medication with you?
Hold on.
There you go, guys. Guys, what do you think she's on? Xanax, Lexapro, right? You know, and she's taking shots too. Come on, man.
Do you have your driver's license?
Hold on 1 second. What sign?
Look at that, guys.
Ma'am, can you put the phone on speaker so I can talk to whoever you're talking to?
Yeah.
Who are we talking to?
My husband.
Okay. Okay, this is Officer Pizell with FWC. I have your wife. She is struck several signs on the side of the road. The vehicle she's driving is pretty messed up. Is she on medication?
Oh my
Yeah, she takes a bunch of.
Hey, AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what she's like right now. Have you? I know you've seen the movie Wolf of Wall Street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? He thought he was driving just fine, but he wrecked that.
Yeah.
Lambo.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
Yeah, I mean, she takes a bunch of.
Yes.
You know, like.
Sorry.
Sit back in your car, ma'am.
Yeah, see? She takes a bunch of mood elevation drugs. There you go. There you go. Called it. All these chicks are on head meds and taking shots, man. Demons, man, all of them. And this is an expensive car, man.
What is she on?
Was that a GL AMG? The GLC AMG. Look at that, guys.
Damn.
Okay.
He's on anxiety meds too.
Are you able to
look at this? It was just fine a second ago.
come to her location, or
yes,
does she need medical attention for what she's on?
ask him to come here. Yes.
See,
I'm on trazodone.
I'm at an airport, and my flight. I'm having surgery in New York, and
The whole headlight is gone.
I'm supposed to board the flight in like half an hour,
And what is that medication for?
For anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Have
probably
been
shouldn't be
drinking
drinking.
at all today?
No.
No
Oh,
alcoholic beverages.
Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Or anything? Okay.
you know, did you say that she wrecked her car?
Yeah, she's hit several signs. She actually has one sticking out of the rear of her vehicle. She's driving pretty erratic, high speed.
This is a nice car too.
I'm probably going to have to call her an ambulance to come check her out for her condition right now. She's seems to be pretty lethargic.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is an AMG.
Is that symptoms with her medication?
Sometimes, yeah. And she also had stomach bypass surgery, and she lost 75 pounds. And I don't think
a simp.
She's tapered down her medicines to match her new weight.
Look at
Remember
that.
the keys in the vehicle?
No. Oh, here.
I hadn't gotten that far. Got alcohol in the
Yes,
vehicle.
they.
All right, guys. Okay, so this is the car she's driving, guys. Look at that. $100,000 car. If it's brand new, if it's used, it's like 90 or 80 something. Look at this thing. Yeah, it's the new one. Yeah. 100 grand. Yikes, man. And this knucklehead wrecked it. What an idiot, man.
He will. Trust me, I know. I work at Mayo Clinic.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license on you?
Oh.
For
And
current
what do you
condition,
do?
I believe
You
that
do there? You're a parking attendant?
He's not here right now.
No, he's at the airport. He can come get me because the flight's not leaving until 1 o'clock. Please.
Well,
Please.
I'm going to have to.
Dan, can you just come
Dan.
get me, please?
I will come get you, and I'm going to miss my flight.
No, you're not. You're not. You will not miss your flight. I promise. I'm going to get in the back seat. I promise you.
Well, that's all right. I'll fly tomorrow.
We stopped this
I'm
woman.
gonna get in the
She
back
come up
seat.
on us pretty hot. She's lethargic. She's on anxiety medication. Very confused, dazed. She's hit a couple signs. We tracked
He
her.
has a stash and a mullet, dude, straight out of the 80s, man.
So y'all followed her all the way to here?
Yep. Yeah, I just had the husband on the phone. He gave me their address. She does not live out this way.
He has no idea why she's out this way?
No. That was on the floor. There's also there was also a wine bottle, pain relief.
Yeah.
Shut her home. Shut her home.
I think that's what's going on there.
Yep.
How'd y'all pick up on this? I called it in. Y'all
No, we were just driving, and she come up on me real fast, kind of going off the ditch. So I just stopped. I'm like, hey, is everything okay? She's like, I'm fine. And then she left. It wasn't really a stop.
Sure.
So I didn't chase her, but then I go around the corner where the JSO complex is, and there's signs all over the road. I'm like, dude, I know she hit this. So we just kept driving down here, and then we found her pulling out of here.
So that sign in the back of the car actually belongs to this property.
Belongs to these people.
Yeah.
She was moving.
I mean,
I didn't talk to her. I mean, I work hand in hand with JFRD doing. I was fully.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was fully expecting to come around.
Look at that, guys.
Leaking fluid all the way around.
There's another one.
Just another bottle.
Look, guys.
Oh yeah, it is.
Wait for it. Ah! Look at that, guys. Look at that. Nah, man. Not unless I can freaking get the keys to her next car. How about that? You know.
Yeah, I was fully expecting to come around the corner, her being in a ditch or
Man,
somebody's
she
house.
destroyed this thing.
Good thing she stopped.
Yeah.
The woman consistently lost consciousness while interacting with officers and was unable to sustain coherent conversation,
Damn.
likely influenced by her use of trazodone, a sedative.
Guys, look, she passed out. She passed out.
Antidepressant, as well as the presence of several open wine bottles found in her vehicle. Due to these concerning signs of impairment, EMS evaluated her condition and determined she was unable to respond to basic questions, then transported her to the hospital for further medical attention.
She was taken to UF North. Can I absentee book her at the jail, or do they have to be at a certain hospital for us to do that?
So typically they like them downtown, but technically that security company that sits with them, because you use the same one, right? You call for a security guard that sits with them until they get booked.
It's the first time I've done that.
Oh yeah, typically I think those guys are licensed to handle all UF facilities. They just have to send somebody out there.
All right, guys, get to the point here, okay?
Yes,
supervisor.
The only evidence officers had in this case is the body cam footage, showing her actions and the estimated $2,500 worth of property damage. She was then medically cleared and transported to jail and charged with DUI with property damage. I hope you guys found this video incredibly educational and informative. And if you did, please be sure to like this video.
Damn, dude. Well, that's her. She's cooked, right? Absolutely cooked. Damn.
I need you to hang up the phone right now.
Oh, okay. Guys, we can watch
I'm not asking.
this one.
Okay, I get.
I need you to hang up the phone right now. Okay. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
That's how this one starts.
Welcome back to the Donnie Rapture channel, where I always bring you fresh, never before seen body cam footage.
Okay,
Today's body cam video, we're going to be following
start this
Sebastian PD as they respond to a traffic crash that quickly turns into a DUI investigation after the woman that caused the wreck started to exhibit signs of impairment.
Damn.
Do you need EMS? Do you need the paramedics to come check you?
Can you try
Okay, were you driving?
No, I was in the red Honda Civic that just almost got nailed.
Okay.
But pieces were underneath and probably hit the whole bottom of my car.
So that car and that car.
What happened is the lights were green. She's on that side of the lane. She started making a left in the no left.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he was going.
So she was at fault?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. This is an accident. She's fine. Okay. We don't need you at the accident, okay?
Why?
Because she was involved.
Okay.
I get that, but this is an accident. No, she can't leave.
For
It's an
what
accident.
reason?
It's an accident.
I don't care if it's a car accident.
We're trying to deal with them. Listen, she's okay right now. You see her up, okay? Just give us a second, okay? Okay. Yes, everybody's okay right now. Just give us a second. Okay, all right. Relax, man. You can stand right there for a second. I just don't need you on the road, all right? Thank you.
You guys leave it to a 304, right? Because all this inconvenience for everyone that's in this intersection, plus all this damage, and then still act like a victim.
She was turning in here. She was turning. Yeah, she went the wrong way.
What do you mean the wrong way?
This is a one-way street.
I didn't do that.
Ma'am, it's okay. Do you need EMS to come check you out? Are you hurting at all?
No, I didn't think it was a one-way street. I didn't know my.
Look at that, guys, right?
I didn't do anything. I was drinking a beer. Why can't I drink a beer? GPS told me to go this way.
Okay.
My GPS told me to go this way.
I get it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's a one-way street. Are you okay? All right, relax. It's okay.
Were you able to run all the
cars? Yeah, I ran everybody already.
Did you get drivers yet or no?
She's a driver. I ran the RO on that one, RO on that one. Is this a registered owner of this vehicle? Do you want to come sit over here?
Why is she not wearing these shoes?
I don't care about the car.
You need to get out of the road. Seriously.
What?
Out of the road. It's okay. Hey, it's okay.
Who is this simp? Who is this guy?
It's your story.
The female driver for the BMW.
You having a panic attack? What is going on?
She need EMS or not? I already asked her. Okay, she don't want to.
Oh, please. Guys, do you believe this?
Yes,
she needs to stay here.
Okay, so she want EMS to come check her out. This is an accident.
They're calling an ambulance. She's going to have a really bad
She's DUI?
Absolutely.
Okay. You want to run it?
You do the crash, I'll do the DUI.
Perfect. Go ahead.
What a mess.
Okay, can you go back to your car, please?
I'm not going to register.
She can refuse it. Okay, relax.
Yeah, see how it stopped? Yeah, see, right when they said, look at that. She's not crying anymore, right?
Yeah, relax.
She'll calm her
Okay,
down, though.
can you go back to your car, please?
I have to go back to the car. No, I'll stay here.
Can you go back to your car, please? Thank you.
No, all right, let me stay here.
I'm fine.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
Okay. We know that.
She's not from here, and this used to
Okay,
be a one-way
ma'am.
road.
Ma'am, for the fifth time, please.
No, I mean, it used to be a two-way road.
Ma'am, for the fifth time, I don't remember your name, but with the broken phone, please go back to your car. I'm not being rude to her.
Look at this, guys. Whoa. Where did the panic attack go? And guys, look at her. She got her lips done. Look at this, right? Look at this. Look at this chick right here, guys. Look at that. Look at that.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Look at that.
I'm being direct.
No, it used to be two-way. It used to turn up 5 go to my grandma.
And this guy thinks he's gonna get some later. You know what I'm saying?
All right. It's okay. I got the papers in the car. You gotta wait. Arguing helps you. Okay. Please stop. Just sit down for 2 seconds.
I can't anymore. I'm good. I did an accident.
We know that. We know that.
It's an accident. It's not on purpose.
It's not on purpose. It's okay.
Yeah.
Heard.
Who is this guy?
I'm sorry?
Can you get it?
What do you need to get out of the car?
Okay, if I grab your license so I can add you to the call to the crash.
Yeah, I'm
You ready to get checked out?
What do you mean by that?
They need to go ahead and make sure everything's okay. Can I ask you some questions, okay? No, you're fine. Are you a little bit more calm? Okay, so I just like I asked him, Do you know what happened? Or what
I
happened?
accidentally turned down the wrong road. I thought it's used to be the way to go.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was just kind
We all know that these are fake, right, guys?
of zoned out. I was driving home from the nail salon, and I thought this was the way. I don't know how else to explain it, and I turned.
Do you live here in Sebastian?
No, I'm from New York.
Are you visiting here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I thought this was. It must be one road over.
Yep, it's one road. Swaying, her eyes are like water. I know she's been crying, but she's she has a lot going on there.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this. She's swaying right
Are you
now.
done with the crash and all that?
So I'm done with the crash.
Okay.
We're just waiting for picking for them to get picked up.
You mind hanging up the phone so I can talk to you?
I'm not gonna hang up the phone. This is my dad. I want him to stay here.
Okay. I need you to hang up the phone right now.
I'm not gonna hang it up.
Okay. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
Hang it up.
Guys, how do you New York guys deal with this foolishness, right? Guys, these New York chicks, I'm telling you, man, there's only one way to deal with them, guys.
Fuck you.
Hang up the phone.
Arrest!
Stop.
I'd rather go to jail.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna do it like this.
Let's go.
It's time!
I'm going to jail for nothing.
For nothing.
What's going to jail, man?
I need smaller cuffs. You need smaller ones? Yeah. I got small ones. I just gotta take them off.
I got an arm.
Okay.
You got keyholes up?
Yep.
All right. You had your chance. All right, you'll have another chance down at the jail.
Just start over, please. For 5 seconds. I'm going through a very traumatic thing right now. Really?
I'm going to.
Can we just
You gotta
start?
go to the hospital.
Yeah, go to.
So my car is blocking the road right now.
Where's that?
Mine's right there, 62.
All right, bring it down here. There's a volunteer up there.
Okay. Can you buckle her in? Please. Thank you.
Officers also located 2 White Claw seltzers in her purse.
White girls and White Claws, man.
There was a Cumberland Farms cup suspected to have alcohol in the vehicle.
Damn.
After her arrest, she was transported to a local hospital where officers noted emotional instability, from yelling to crying, and then she began dry heaving. After she was cleared from the hospital, she was transported back to the jail where officers would begin their DUI investigation.
Over here. Stand over here. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights I've explained to you?
It's pathetic that you don't know those by heart.
Do you understand the rights I've explained to you? You don't understand your rights? Would you like me to read them again? Okay. Are you willing to participate in field sobriety exercises? Okay. Failure to participate in the field sobriety exercises are going to lead me to have to make an arrest decision for DUI based on what I've already seen up to this point.
You never tried that before, so I'll participate, I guess.
Yep. Okay. That's fine. So what I want you to do first, if you're going to participate in the field sobriety exercises,
Can I just
you want me to finish the
evaluate my
spiel?
options?
Shut
So
up.
two
Look at
options,
this, guys.
Participate,
Yep.
and then not participate and get a DB for nothing. Right? Those are my two options.
Nope. So what I was reading was your Taylor warning. If you do not participate in the field sobriety exercises, I'm going to have to make an arrest decision for the charge of DUI based on everything I've already seen up to this point. And that refusal to do field sobriety exercises can be used against you in court. Okay?
I'm not totally sure what that means, to be honest.
I'll show you how to do them, explain to you how to do them. If you don't do them, I'm going to have to make an arrest decision on whether or not I'm going to charge you with DUI. If I'm going to add a charge of DUI.
Guys,
right? Fair?
All right, guys.
I don't think I deserve a DUI because I wasn't drinking.
I don't think I deserve a DUI because I wasn't drinking. When she had White Claw in the car, you dunderhead. Guys, I couldn't be a cop, dude. Man.
I swear by God and Sonny Jesus, you will all visit the infirmary. Every last motherfucker in here.
Okay. Do you or do you not want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
I don't know how else to explain that you're extorting me, but
Oh, he's extorting her now, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
I don't know what the right answer is. I don't.
It's a yes or no question.
I don't know what affects me. I don't know how to answer the question because I don't know how it affects me. And I'm shaking to death. My heart is pounding.
Okay.
I really can't do this.
Okay.
I have way too much anxiety.
Okay.
I need to go back to the hospital.
Okay. How about this? I can show you what I want you to do. And if
You
you
can show me whatever you want.
hold on, hear me out for a minute. And if you don't feel like you can do it, then I won't do it. Okay? Is that fair? Okay. So I want you to do, put one foot in either box and then face me. Just put one foot in either box. Yep. Nope. Put the other foot in that box. Perfect. If you're able to, put your feet together like this and put your arms down by your sides. Okay? So do you see the top of this pen? I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Do you wear contacts normally? Are you wearing them right now? Okay.
What's the question?
She's cooked. Look at that, guys.
Just keep on. Just keep on.
It's too much. Like, you're just annoying.
Okay, do you want to move on?
You told me that was one thing you were showing me.
Yeah, so this one, I can't show you how to do. I do it. But the next two, I can show you how to do it, and you make a decision based on that if you want to attempt it or not. So do you want me to continue, or you want to call that one quits?
I'm really nervous right now.
Okay.
Like I told you, I want to go back to the hospital.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay. Have you talked to the nurse yet?
No, because
So-
nobody will show me the nurse.
Okay, so after all this,
I would like
you'll
to
have the
go back
opportunity to
the
talk to the
hospital.
nurse.
Yeah, I'd like to go
Okay.
back.
So do you want me to show you the next one or now?
I don't know, because you keep telling me, you just show me now, and all you do is this.
So the next one, I'm going to show you how to do it before you attempt it.
Okay.
I promise. Okay? So go to the front of the line over there, in front of the tape. You want to keep your shoes on or off. This one requires walking and then turning.
Are you showing me, or are you
I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Because you're telling me you're showing me, but if this is the test, I think that's entrapment.
No.
Just so you know.
I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay, I
Okay?
can walk the line all fucking day. Okay? I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm not anything. Because I didn't fucking do it.
Caught red-handed, guys. And look. Yeah, Conrad. Yep. Guys, this is the type of a chick. I tell you, man, she will falsely accuse you and get you put in jail so fast.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Now would you like me to show you how to do it? Yeah. Okay. So take your left foot, put it on the tape. Yep. Take your right heel, put it on the toes of your left foot, arms down by your side, and stay like that till I tell you otherwise. Arms down by your side like me. Stay like that till I tell you otherwise. Do you understand? Just like this. Okay.
I have a broken left foot. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So stay like that until I tell you otherwise. So when I tell you to, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. Keep your lead foot planted. Take a series of small steps to turn around. Take 9 heel-to-toe steps back.
Yeah, I don't want to play the game.
Okay. Do you want me to show you how to do it?
I really don't care. Because it didn't look like you. I need to figure out how to do it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, my mom is coming to do a test.
Okay. I'm going to show you how to do it.
I don't fucking care how to do it.
So it's going to look something like this. Ready? You're going to count out loud.
They're
1,
still going, guys.
2, 3, all the way to 9. Lead foot planted. Turn around. Would you like to try the next one? So are you refusing to complete any further?
Listen, you know I'm not drinking. You know I'm not drunk. You know I didn't drink today. You know I didn't get high. I don't fucking do drugs.
Okay.
I don't.
Would you like to continue, yes or no?
I don't know what you want.
Okay. I'm going to ask you one more time, and if you say anything except yes or no, I'm going to take it as you're refusing to continue.
Guys, if this was a guy, come on, guys.
Do you want me to show you how to do it? And then you determine whether or not.
I can't do anything with things right now. You just won't stop shaking.
I'm asking you one more time.
Go to the hospital.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you or do you not want to continue?
I need to go to the hospital. What is the last one? Go. What is it?
I'm not going to do it.
Just what is it?
You want me to show you how to do it? Okay. If you want to continue, you can stay in this box.
I don't know if I'm going to get you. I want you to understand that I'm not okay right now.
Okay. So stay in the box. You.
You guys found today's video educational and informational. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, I'd love to have you.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll be live at noon tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, guys, for a daytime live. So, all right, you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here on a Tuesday. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.